Alright, hello everyone, we are back, and today we're back with LB4!
Yay!
It's been a long time coming. We've been waiting for LB4 for quite a few months now, and of course you've been excited to get to LB4.
Mm-hmm. When did LB3 come out again? I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh, LB3...
Last year. Because we ruled Jinxiang in December.
Right, yeah, it was the end of last year, so it's been quite a while since we've
half a year.
Yeah, since we've last read any Lost Belt content. But it's finally here, so yay! Yeah, I don't really have much to say, but I did read the last part of the last chapter of LB3 just to refresh on what happened in the story, because that's the least I could do, right?
I mean, I didn't refresh.
Okay, well, it's been a while since we last read this content, so I figured it would be a good chance to at least refresh on what's happening and where we're at in the story. So I guess one important thing is that in the Trees of Emptiness there are galaxies. And we are about to meet Captain to go to the Indian Lost Belt, which of course we know about. And I believe when we read the Oku event, Parvati mentioned that she might send someone our way to help us. Oh. And yeah,
I don't really remember anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how relevant that statement is or will be, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just get started. I mean, I expect that today will mostly be the intro. The intros are always incredibly long, so I don't expect that we'll be going through many parts today. But
we'll get through as much as we can.
Yeah. Alright, so let's just get started. LB4 Yugakshetra. Oh man.
Yugakshetra.
I can't even read this already. Let's go!
I mean, that's a start. Looks like we're on the border.
Man, I remember reading LB2, I was like, I can't read these names either. On December 31st, 2019, the entirety of human history, whoops, why is this on auto? Of human history was erased in a single stroke. Every trace of civilization was wiped out, and in its place, the earth was left a bleached wasteland. Yes, it was.
It sure was.
No one knew why or how it was done. All that was clear is that humanity had been utterly defeated. No, it's worse than that. We never even had a chance to fight back.
Yeah, we kind of just had to run for our lives.
Really. Yeah, really. Like, it just happened. We're like, oh shit, my god. Yeah, we need to survive this, Our destroyer was known as the Foreign God, a being from a distant star wielding unfathomable power.
In case you forgot, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like we've seen this CG before, but I don't really remember what it is. But we're Kashtaria, alright. Entity. We have a message for all of humanity.
It's like the trees or something, maybe.
This planet will soon be reborn as an old, brand new world. Wait, have we seen this before?
I think so. I think we saw this in the prologue.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, though.
Human civilization was a mistake. The path of our growth was incorrect. Hi! Oh, hi! Welcome to the stream!
Welcome to the stream.
We are just starting LB4.
Yes.
And so I've made my decision. I will revolt against all of human history. Proper human history. We are about to fill this world with inhuman mystic secrets. We will restore the age of gods. To that end, the gods have descended from a far-off galaxy, and in their wisdom they have used 7 seeds to select new leaders. These leaders will remake this planet as they see fit, and the one who reigns supreme shall be given the right to renew the world itself. Actually, I was just kind of thinking while reading this, so, we will restore the Age of Gods things. Wasn't that sort of in, like, Babylonia? Like, stopping Tiamat was kind of part of, stopping the Age of Gods stuff.
Yeah. To kind of let humanity go.
Thrive and be its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go into the world, humanity.
Yeah. Well, so much for that, right? The life forms from proper human history will not be permitted to take part in this war, or even to view it from the sidelines. Trees of creation have sprung up all across the land. Now, all of the old humanity's endeavors will be set aside, frozen. My name is Wadaim, Krishtaria Wadaim. On behalf of the 7 cryptors, I have a message for those of you who escaped from Chaldea. No, rather, I have a message for the scant few remnants of the human race. We will be the inheritors of this planet's history. So that reminds me, there's actually some sort of like Krishtaria retelling of Lost Belts that came out recently. We obviously didn't watch that because, spoilers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hope it was interesting for anybody who did watch it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
maybe we'll watch it in a year and a half from now.
Why not 2?
You don't have to wait that long.
Well, I guess so.
What's there in between?
Not much.
Exactly.
Idols?
Cryptors, the 7 masters of the old Chaldea who were supposed to save the world. David Semboid, Ophelia Famrisalone. In case you forgot them, I guess.
Yeah, in case if you wiped them like out of your memory.
To be fair, it's been a while. Beryl Gut, Karak Zemlupus, Akita Hinako, Scandinavia Peperoncino, and their supposed leader, the foremost disciple of Chaldea's first director, Krishtaria Wodheim. No one had even been certain they were still alive, but no sooner had they awoken than they turned on the world they had been meant to protect. I think it's that. Yeah, I think it's a typo. Chosen by the foreign god, the 7 cryptors were entrusted with caring for the trees of emptiness. The enormous trees that appeared around the world after its scouring. Each tree of emptiness was followed by a lost belt, a hypothetical history that had been pruned from a chronicle of humanity. There was the Russian lost belt, where humans had fused with beasts in order to survive an ultra-cold environment. There was the Scandinavian lost belt, where a Ragnarok gone awry had robbed the world of any possible future. And there was the Chinese lost belt, where a single ruler who achieved immortality carried the rest of humankind on their shoulders.
Mankind, but close enough.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
What did I read?
Sorry. You said humankind.
Oh, mankind, okay.
It's the same thing.
On their shoulders.
Maybe I won't interrupt you next time.
Okay. These and other lost belts were to grow their territory, with the one emerging triumphant becoming Earth's official history. As far as the cryptors were concerned, their only enemy, or rather, competition, was the other cryptors competing to establish their lost belt's dominance. The few remnants of the old humanity, Chaldea, were no more than a tiny bump in their road. Yeah, as far as they're concerned, we're not really that big of an issue, yet. Before the world was wiped clean, the cryptors had mounted an attack on the Chaldea Security Organization's headquarters and destroyed them. Wow, we're really getting flashback sequences, aren't we?
In case if you forgot what happened.
Yeah, it's like really, the recap episode.
For real.
Yeah. Chaldea was frozen solid, and race shifting, the only possible means by which humanity could have prevented the Great Reset, was lost. Oh, wow, they're showing this again, aren't they?
I mean, they
even showed it in the
what was that?
Oh my god, I'm blanking. Melloy,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, case files. But though many lives were lost, and the survivors were forced to make a desperate retreat, the last master of Chaldea still lived. Damn straight. Thanks to the Shadow Border, the all-terrain void transporter that had been developed in secret, and its cross-dimensional zero-sail traversal method, the survivors successfully escaped into void space.
Yay. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Having evaded the Great Reset, they emerged in the Russian Lost Belt a few months later in April of 2020. Guys, really? Are we really just getting recap?
I just kind of hope that we don't get this for every Lost Belt, because, you know, as we go on, the gaps between the Lost Belts get longer and longer of the story. I just hope we don't get this recap thing.
Like, expect people to, like, abandon the game and then come back to read the story when they release it, or what?
Like, I feel like at that point, you
like, if you're reading the story, you gotta remember some bits of it, right?
I feel like most people remember it, but
anyways, they went on to defeat Kadak Zemlupus, the cryptor assigned to the Russian Lost Belt, overthrow the Lost Belt's king, Ivan the Terrible, and cut down his Tree of Emptiness. Then after another battle in the Scandinavian Lost Belt, they arrived at the Wandering Sea, a workshop that was home to the only other survivors of humanity. Now they have gained a new ally in Sion Altnam, an alchemist from the Atlas Institute, left in charge of the Wandering Sea. And they are setting out on the next step of their quest to defeat the Cryptors and the Foreign God. Previously on FGO Cosmos in the Lost Belt. For real though, like, I'm surprised that there was this much recap, because usually this isn't the case,
This
right?
just kind of reminds me of, like, the One Piece anime or something, where it just spends, like, half the episode doing recap and then...
Jeez. This was not what I was expecting.
You're like, yeah, LB4.
LB4, let's go! I'm like, where? Like, I get it, like, maybe some people forget, certain details or whatever, but these are pretty key moments that I feel like if you played the other Lost Belts, like, you would have known that we at least went to Russia.
People, like, like, if they speed through the story to play an event or something, maybe they're, like, really glancing over the story, and they didn't get all the main parts of it, and so, I don't know.
But even this didn't give you much, though. Like, this is the bare bones as a recap.
Whatever,
too,
let's
right?
just go.
Whatever. So, how was that recap? Did I do a good job jogging your memory? We didn't really need it, but alright, thanks. Like it was yesterday. Huh? What about the Chinese Lost Belt? Or the other things that happened?
Not important.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like yesterday, right? Just like yesterday. Yes, you glossed over a number of things, but that's basically the long and short of it. Anyway, it has now been a few months since you returned from the Chinese Lost Belt. Wait, what? Okay, for those of you who missed it, I went back to the last chapter of LB4, and she said that Captain was on his way, and we were gonna meet him, and then, I guess she meant to come back to Chaldea. Either way, we're going to the Indian Lost Belt, and he's supposed to come with us, but, somehow we're here now. And it's been a few months.
I guess Captain brought us back.
Yeah.
Because maybe we wouldn't know our way back.
I don't know, it made, like, at the end of the chapter, it made it seem like it was pretty immediate that we were going, but, I mean, I guess we technically did, the Oku event in between, right?
I guess.
So, yeah, maybe it has been a few months, I guess. Timelines are weird, man. Once you're all rested up, I'm going to have you head out to your next order, Lost Belt number 4.
Wait, it took us a few months to rest? Okay.
I guess. Where you'll investigate a strange Lost Belt that has been repeatedly expanding and contracting. Moreover, the captain will be joining in your adventure into a dazzling realm of Indian mythology. That's kind of where it left off, yeah. And then it was like, oh yay, like, LB3 clear kind of thing, Cosmo denial,
Yeah.
Of course, if I had known then it would take this long to get ready, I would not have hyped it up quite so much. Yeah, for real. My original calculations had me convincing Captain a bit sooner than this. Hey, it wasn't your fault we all got caught up in that ordeal. Honestly, I'm just glad we were able to verify that we can actually reshift again. Indeed, we now know for certain that we are able to reshift from the Wandering Sea as well as from Chaldea.
From the New Year's event. Enmante.
I guess so, for Enmante.
Because we reshifted with Gordy, right?
That's true, we were testing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that makes sense. But man, yeah, timelines are weird. Anyways, while the ability to observe time and space outside the Lost Belts may not help in our efforts to remove them, having more options available can only be a good thing. That's true. Though that's not to say some of us aren't a bit worse for wear. I say, Director Gordolf, has your weight returned to normal yet? Aw, don't pick on Gordy. He's fine the way he is. It has, not that I had any say in the matter. I still don't think it's right that I was the only one who didn't get to go on break. Nor do I see why we need an obsolete relic like ray shifting when we have the zero sail.
I feel like they achieved different things, though.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we'll probably see a need for it soon or in the future. Go on, Mooney. You know I'm right. Tell them how you and the whole staff are just as sick and tired of ray shifting as I am. What are you talking about? They're both mind-blowing technological achievements. You just gotta use them right. That's true. I mean, at the same time, I feel like Munier's job, I don't want to say is less difficult than ours, but I guess it's different, right?
Yeah. I feel like he's the type that would appreciate it, because he has to work maybe he has to maybe not do the driving or like whatever. He has to help operate the system. So he's like, they're both cool in their own way.
They're different. Also, I was on the staff at the original Chaldea too, so if anything, I'm way more used to race shifting. That's true. You agree with me, right, Jacqueline? Race shifting is way more fun than zero sailing, isn't it? I mean, they're both pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
They have different animations. Yeah, I guess. Monotone. Oh, yeah, I guess. Honestly, neither one's exactly a walk in the park. Well, yeah. It too, girl? Ugh. Why did I have to be born so race shift compatible?
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, never mind all that, never mind all that. Xion, he's just too talented.
I know.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. We know now that the Cryptor's accursed leader, Cristaria Woodheim, is in the Atlantic Lost Belt. I'm also told it's the largest Lost Belt in the world by far, and that the branches of its Tree of Emptiness cover Earth's entire stratosphere. Wow, that's pretty big.
Sasuga, Cristaria.
Yeah, so much talent in one man. So what possible point could there be in making a pit stop at this Lost Belt in India? It is not a pit stop. We need to go there to ensure our chances of victory are as high as possible. According to Trismegistus, the ocean occupies most of the Atlantic Lost Belt's territory. And we are not talking a modern-day ocean here. We are talking about one from the Age of Gods, filled to the brim with ether and demonic beasts. Sounds fun. And, well, pretty dangerous, to be honest. As things stand right now, we have no way of crossing an ocean like that safely. If you were to enter the Atlantic Lost Belt now, you would just end up as so much seaweed. I see. Does that mean we can't get there in the border? I mean, might be kind of tough. I'm afraid not. Xion and I have been talking about it, and we both came to the conclusion that it's just not possible to make the border seaworthy while preserving its existing functionality. Yeah,
okay.
Might take some time to figure that one out. Just because it can sail in void space doesn't mean it can do the same in reality space. Each ocean requires completely different means of traversal.
Okay, that's fair.
And since the border is an all-terrain void transporter, we can't allocate that many resources only to make it capable of sailing on real water. Okay, like, I feel like that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
Even though it's kind of like not like a jack of all trades, but like,
right.
But like, you can't have it do one specific... Right. It's not like a submarine.
I see it kind of like a boat versus a car, right? Just because a car can drive on land doesn't necessarily mean a boat can drive on land.
Aren't those like vehicles?
Okay,
that you could,
that's not my point. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it might take a lot more work to be a boat car or something,
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we could technically do it if we made the hull bigger, but if we did that, we wouldn't have nearly enough staff to run it. Yeah, we're kind of running on, bare bones here. A vehicle that size would need at least 60 professionals to be operated. Can you guess what resource we are lowest on just now? The human population. I mean, can Nemo help us? I guess that's not relevant right now. I guess that would be human resources. Winier and the rest of the border staff are doing their best, but... Right. So you're going to require what we need in the Indian Lost Belt. We're gonna, bring people to I don't know.
Hire the people of the Indian Lost Belt.
I don't know. Oh? So, you want us to recruit more people there? Is that possible? Don't they just, die? No, nothing like that. We already know that you cannot bring anything native to a Lost Belt outside it, right? That's true. No, this is a simple matter of earthbound coordinates. Okay. India has everything we currently lack, so you are going to go there to get it all in one fell swoop.
Okay.
Is that not right, Captain? We are all done making adjustments and attachments over here. All you have to do now is personally activate the Aeronax Phantasm in India and attach it. What is that?
I have no idea.
Yes, I'll go with them. It's been several months since I started helping out with the border's maintenance. It might be as slow as a sea turtle, but I can't help but have some affection for it after all this time.
That's good.
And I know the Phantasm needs to be activated very carefully, with a precise ritual. and only at particular coordinates. Okay. I don't know if we can even use it in a Lost Belt or not, but we'll never know unless we try. That said, I'm the one who's going to decide what it becomes. That part is non-negotiable. Okay. And if I decide it's not going to work, I'm going to come back on my own. Got that, Xion? Alright. Sure, as your master, I'm okay with that. Though I seriously doubt you're capable of being so heartless. He's like, you wait and see.
I'll be heartless, just you watch.
What are you talking about? Yeah. We're talking about my coming along with you to India. I thought you'd already been told about that. Yup. Imachi. Whoops. Do you remember seeing a steel pyramid-shaped object somewhere around the dock? A steel pyramid-shaped object. Okay. Well, it's mine. I'd like you to store it in the border for me. In the worst case, we can use it as a shield. Oh, you mean that weird-looking thing that almost seems like part from a car body kit? Okay. Aha! Is that the Aronnax phantasm thing you were just talking about? Yeah, it's not much use for it's not much use for a mermaid that can swim around the ocean freely, though. What? Okay. I can't say I know what you're talking about, but the more servants around who can keep me safe, the better. Of course, Gordy. Thanks. Anyways, glad to be here, everybody. Oh, and don't worry about my seat. I already installed one for me, and it only takes up half of Munir's space. Oh, wow, that's kind of mean. Well, really? That means Captain's gonna be sitting next to me. This is my big chance to show him what I'm made of. I can't wait to get started. Well, he's pumped up. Alright, but is that our only objective in India? Does this mean we don't have to cut down its tree of emptiness? Of course we do.
Yeah.
No, you will definitely be needing to eliminate the Indian Lost Belt while you're there. Given that it seems to be indirectly responsible for the recent ray shift incident. The Indian Lost Belt. I feel like the recent ray shift incident was the Oku event.
Probably.
Yeah. There is a very good chance that these histories that were pruned away after they were deemed unnecessary contain significant and unprecedented threats. I have determined that we cannot leave this Lost Belt be just because it is low on our list of priorities. Besides, there is still so much we do not know, and not just about the Tree of Emptiness. What is going on with the Cryptors, who are the alter egos claiming to be disciples of the foreign god? Oh, true. Every Lost Belt we investigate provides us with more data. Jacqueline, Mash, Da Vinci, Gordoff, Munier. As the one supervising the command room, and as someone personally wishing for your success, there is something I wish to say. You need to eliminate every Lost Belt. We have no choice but to fight, regardless of how painful that choice is. You need to eliminate them both to improve our chances of victory during the inevitable climactic confrontation, and to return human history to its proper place. Xion. Well, scratch that. I should know better than to get overly serious before you have even headed out on a mission. Well, it's okay. I'm sure we will run into more than enough trouble in the Lost Belts, so we should at least try to enjoy ourselves while we are in the base. That's true. Alright, that is all for now. Please make sure to review the particulars of this mission on your mobile devices. Sure thing. This order will commence at dawn. Be sure to get plenty of sleep and come to the dock by the time we agreed on. Got it. Roger that. Roger that. Okay. Ooh, ... Huh? Da Vinci? What's up, Da Vinci? ... Hello? Is she sleep standing?
I mean, it's kind of efficient, I guess.
Oh, Jacqueline, what's up? I mean, what's up with you? I don't know. We have less than 6 hours until the mission starts. You should head back to your room and get some rest. I doubt we'll have many chances to get a full night's sleep once we're in the Lost Belt. Who knows when you'll get another chance to stay in a bed that doesn't rock. That's true. You might want to check your watch. It's actually time to go right now, Da Vinci. Oh. Huh? It's already time? Have I been sleeping standing up this whole time?
I guess so. ...
Hehe, oopsies. I didn't really want to go back to my workshop, so I guess I ended up resting my eyes first a little longer than I meant to. Well, I feel silly. That's okay. Anyway, go on and head down to the dock. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Where did she get those roller skates? She just skated down the hall like it was a giant rink. I was like, I feel like I heard rolling noises.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, her roller skates are cute.
Yeah. Maybe this was like...
Oh, wait, Neja. You came back with us? I mean, I guess you did. As I had thought, Da Vinci is having some operational difficulties. Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
Maybe the case files event was actually important. Neja, when did you get here? When did you get here? I have been behind you for some time. You must have been so focused on Da Vinci that you didn't notice. Oh, I'm so sorry. In any case, this is a good chance to tell you this. You can't let Da Vinci push herself too much. Yeah, she does a lot for us. She is doing everything Leonardo da Vinci would be doing, but while in a much smaller body. That obviously puts tremendous strain on her now. You must be aware of that. She may have inherited Leonardo da Vinci's duties, but she is a pseudo-servant, just like Mash is. We may differ in format, but she and I are very similar. I understand how she is feeling. No, scratch that. I do not know how she is feeling. Da Vinci is so strong. Neja? Third time Neja appears in the main story, the writers really like her. Yeah, I mean, I was really surprised to see her again. I mean, she was in, like, Sheen not that long ago. She was in Salem.
Yeah, I mean, I just started playing LB4 once Jacqueline started streaming too, and I'm just skipping ahead through the story, and I saw she was there. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Neja. And I feel like like I said, like, well, not like I said, but like we've said previously before, we're like, oh, we really like Neja, we really want to see her, but I kind of didn't expect to see her.
Yeah, honestly,
it's a nice surprise.
I guess because the cast of FGO is so large, you don't expect one servant to keep coming back unless they're incredibly popular, which, I mean, I wouldn't say Neja is not popular, but I would say, you know, among female servants, she's not, like, at the top, usually.
Yeah.
But, you know what, she's a welcome surprise, I like her, so, yeah. Anyways, I said too much. My apologies, so please keep this between us. Promise? Yeah. I am coming along to the Indian Lost Belt. I hope we can continue to get along. Yeah, same here. Glad to have you with us again. Yeah, absolutely. Understood. I promise I will not let you down. When have you let us down, Neja? You're so dependable.
Yeah, really.
That said, the jewel in my chest is acting up a bit. I don't think this has ever happened to me before. Oh no.
Are you okay?
The Indian Lost Belt is a very bad place. Every part of my spirit organ is warning me not to go. Even so, every Lost Belt is dangerous. I am the Crown Prince Neja. I must not back down from a challenge. If things go bad, I know you will help me. I'm sure I have nothing to worry about. Man, reading Neja's lines are kind of hard.
Because you have to like, pause every 2 words.
Let's go. The others are waiting. Yes, they are. Let's go, Neja.
Oh, I forgot about Holmes. Probably because we didn't see him.
No, he kind of showed up.
I guess so.
Oh man, sorry I'm late. I can't believe I took so long to get ready. It looks like you're all here. Then let us begin the final rundown. Your destination is the Indian Lost Belt. Your objective is to help Captain gain experience power up the Shadow Border, explore the Indian Lost Belt, and ultimately eliminate it. Captain and I will handle the shadow border side of things, so please do not concern yourselves with that. What I would like you to focus on, Master Jacqueline, is cutting down the Indian tree of emptiness. I estimate you should have room in the border to fit about 20 days worth of supplies.
Wow, okay.
While the Aronnax Phantasm will be loaded into the hangar as supplemental equipment, or hangar, I don't know, you will not need to account. Yeah, you will not need to account for it in battle, as it is not meant for offensive purposes. I take it we will be summoning reinforcement servants within the Lost Belt again, as we have done thus far? Correct. From here, you will need to travel across void space to get close to the Indian Lost Belt. And from there, you will need to immediately undergo another zero sail in order to make your way inside. Consecutive zero sails are draining, even for servants, and Da Vinci's protection and safeguards can only do so much. So I think it is best if we keep no more than 3 servants on standby in the border. Then, no matter how many servants we win over to our side in the future, we'll only be able to take 3 of them into a Lost Belt with us.
Oh no!
That is how it works out, yes. I'm not saying we can never send more than 3 if we really have to, but servants summoned inside a Lost Belt are more powerful anyway. So when you get there, I would like you to secure a ley line and use Mash's Holy Relic to form contracts with new heroic spirits, just as you have in other Lost Belts. Alright then, as the Wandering Sea Command Room Supervisor, I have an order for those of you on the field team. As of this moment, Novum Chaldea will be transitioning to its first battle position. Field team, go ahead and board the border, starting with Master Jacqueline. Alright. Once I have confirmed all of your vitals are green, you will begin a zero sail. And officially commence Order Lost Belt number 4 along with its suborder, Horned Monster. Horned Monster, okay.
Suborder, okay.
Make sure you all give it everything you have, and I look forward to your safe return. You got it.
Yay!
Yay!
Section
1!
Was that the prologue, I guess, before?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Alright.
Here we go.
That only took half an hour.
LB4 for real.
Yeah, Section 1. Where to set out. Activating Paper Moon. Initiating planet navigational chart plus minus convergence. Commencing Shadow Borders docking sequence into reality boundary. Proper human history resemblance C. Lost Belt depth A. Firing existence verification tether into reality space. Anchor point at heroic spirit blank's virtual nautical chart confirmed. Zero sail complete. Emerging into reality space. Wow, that was fast. I guess because we,
had a pretty long intro, might as well dive into it.
Yeah, it's not our first time.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, I think we're going to zero sail here and just slip under it,
Mm-hmm. Especially since we're more, precise with it now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Reality space anchor secured. Reality verification complete. Establishing Shadow Borders existence within Lost Belt. Zero sail return successful. Good, we made it back into reality space. Fo. Oof, that violent shaking never gets any easier. Are you okay, Master? I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine, I'm used to it by now. This emergence felt a lot like the one in Scandinavia. Well, okay. I guess so. I can't say I know how that feels, but alright. You don't say. You've got good instincts, Jacqueline. I do? Okay. Whatever you say. Heh, not so fast. Just take a look at how adeptly I'm carrying myself. Why, I'm the very picture of dignity. A zero sail is no worse than a drive in the rain for me. Well, you got this, Gordy. Surely all that rattling must have been a dreadful sight more difficult for a freshly summoned servant who's never left the lukewarm base of yours, no? Hey, how are you? Oh, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited, of course, because there's LB4 to read.
We finally got to section 1!
Yeah. Woo! I mean, we've all been waiting for this for quite a while, I think. So, yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. I feel quite as powerless as a krill. One already in a whale stomach at that. Wow, that's pretty powerless. But never mind, so long as I'm at sea, even the most violent upheaval is as a gentle breeze to me. If anyone should be worried about getting seasick, it's you guys. The ship could and should be more comfortable. In particular, I'd like to add a bit more in the way of padding to my cushions. A good captain must always take care of his crew, after all. Had I known how uncomfortable these chairs were, I would have prioritized making improvements. Well, now you know. Hey, I'm glad to work together to keep the border systems in good shape. But I'm not about to let you go tinkering with tiny things like that on your own anytime soon. Even something as small as changing the air freshener we use in the bathroom could lead to fighting among the staff. Really? Wow.
Yes, some people are more sensitive to other, like, fragrances or something.
That's true. I'm actually being a lot more considerate of everyone on board than you might think, you know? That is good to hear, but this is the sort of problem that should have been addressed in the planning stages of creating this vessel.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
Yeah. You might have the most advanced vessel in the world, but it will do you little good if your crew is in too low spirits to make proper use of it. No, I guess you might as well be comfortable. I'd guess the previous Da Vinci had no idea how difficult a voyage at sea could be. Ouch. Well, you've got me there. Last version of me was a genius, but she was definitely kind of insensitive about things like that.
All I can remember about those, like, cars she made or whatever.
Yeah. Still, she did make this amazingly capable armored vehicle back when nobody had any idea what was going to happen. I'd say that more than gets me off the hook for overlooking little things like cushions. Quite so. The next time we build a vehicle, we'll be sure to pay more attention to creature comforts. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, this shadow border is meant for a very specific purpose that, you know, is obviously not designed for comfort in mind, but it does a lot more extraordinary things than, you know, providing comfort. So, you know, on the priority list, that was clearly at the bottom.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we have made our way through the storm wall and are now inside the Indian Lost Belt. We should begin by assessing our surroundings. First things first, Mr. Munier, can you see this Lost Belt's tree of emptiness? Yeah, I think that's it over there. I can see something far off to the southeast. Wow, for once it's not hidden, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, wow, it's big. It looks pretty healthy to me. So, it has already taken root, as I suspected. Furthermore, it appears to have already grown considerably. But unlike in China and Scandinavia, at least we know where to find it. That should save us a good deal of time. Then let's go cut it down right now. Yeah, let's go. Just like that? Are all Chinese robots so bold? I mean, it's called being proactive, Gordy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the target, so...
Yeah. You might as well hit it, right? No, that would be too dangerous. The tree is very far away, and I doubt the enemy has simply left it undefended. That's true. Oh, yes, that reminds me. I'm aware we have yet to define this term for our current circumstances. But there is almost certainly another enemy we will need to face here.
The cryptor?
Given what we have seen thus far, there is an excellent chance that there is a cryptor assigned to this Lost Belt, and a king who has been ruling it since prior to the cryptor's arrival. It is therefore in our best interests to gather as much information as we can before we prepare to face them. You got it. While this particular tree of emptiness does seem to have grown considerably, it also appears to be in a fairly stable state. So we do not seem to be under any immediate pressure. Of course, if things should take a sudden turn for the worse, we will have no choice but to act. But for the time being, it should be safe to prioritize investigating this Lost Belt. Whatever steps we take next, We should begin by getting to the bottom of this case. That is, unknown history. Yes, quite. Very well. We will start by gathering information. It's important to know exactly what sort of dangers one is up against after all. I see. Understood. For now. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything else of interest around here. What's that? What's what? Oh, what's this?
No idea.
It would seem there is something else visible to the naked eye here. Something a fair distance from the Tree of Emptiness in its own right. Fascinating. It's very, square. It's very, big. I guess it's a big square.
Oh, no. Never mind.
What the hell is that? Is it natural? Man-made? Hurry up and scan it, man. I'm working on it. Come on. It's no use. I can't get a read on it with anything. It's like it's deflecting any attempts to scan it. Okay. I thought it might be some sort of magecraft-based structure, but if it doesn't show up on magical energy scans, perhaps it isn't. It seems all we can do is barely make it out with our eyes. Okay. Which would mean that, empirically speaking, we can't even be sure it is truly there.
I guess so. Maybe
like a
mirage or something.
Yeah. I suppose one possible explanation is that we are all just seeing things. Wow.
We're all just sharing this delusion together.
Right. You mean a mass hallucination? As in a vision from space? Warm hospitality, a frightening girl. Gah, my head. Okay. Please calm down, Director. I'm sure that was just Holmes trying to make a joke. Fo. At any rate, the only thing we can say for sure at this point is that we have no idea as to what's going on. Wow, thanks for your deduction, Sherlock. Though I do wonder if this may have anything to do with that mysterious girl we saw near Russia's Tree of Emptiness. The mysterious girl. Oh, did we see the lady?
I think so.
In the sense that we could also see her despite being unable to observe her with any instrumentation. Yeah, it seems to be her. Then again, I suppose she did technically appear as a sort of blank spot on our sensors. Regardless, we still have far too little information to work with, so there is nothing to be gained from drawing conclusions now. That's true. I guess we might be able to get some readings if we got in close. Okay. I can't say I'm thrilled about the idea of getting near that thing, but if you want to head over there and try... Don't be daft. Why would we try to go inside that thing when we don't know the first thing about it? Why, if something were to happen to the border, or to me, mankind's last hopes would be dashed for good.
Yeah.
No, our first order of business is to ensure our surroundings are safe, and then to ensure I'm safe. Isn't that right, technical and administrative advisors? You're not wrong. Lost Belts do have their own populations, so we know there's got to be a town around somewhere. I can't tell you yet if there's one near that giant cube or anywhere else nearby. But wherever we find one, we shouldn't get too close to it in the border. Remember what happened in China? Yeah, it got taken from us. So if we're prioritizing information and supplies, I think we should start by looking for a campsite. How about looking for a ley line? Luckily, the environmental readings are all stable, so we can assume we're safe enough to focus on keeping a low profile. I'd really rather not use the camo function if we can help it, since it's a major resource hog. Now, where's a good out-of-the-way place we could hide the border around here? Aha! That rocky mountain over there looks promising. Okay. Do we get to see it? No, we don't.
Nope. Well,
it's the sky! Alright, we should probably decide on our plan of attack here, just to make sure. How's that device holding up? The Aronnax phantasm's as quiet as a piece of coral. It's not about to wake up anytime soon. Captain has a lot of, like, he speaks kind of poetically. It's different, but it's nice.
Yeah.
I was afraid of this. Even if we get to the coordinates now, I won't be able to do the ritual and to activate it as long as this lost belt is here. So we won't be able to use your fancy new device or update the border until we get rid of this lost belt, huh? I thought that might be the case, but that doesn't make it any less sucky. What did you expect? One can hardly hope to win first prize without taking part in the race, that's true. We will need to cut off this lost belt sooner or later, so if anything, this only helps simplify matters. Indeed. Now, as usual, my duty is to defend the border, seeing as it's the last bastion of hope for mankind and all. Jacqueline and Mash, as you two are our field team, you will be working, well, in the field. Good job, Gordy. Given that this will be the 4th lost belt you've investigated, you should be old hands at it by now. Yeah, I mean, we were pretty old hands at it before, too, already. Understood. I'll do my best. Yes, sir. I'll be sure to stay alert while we're in the field. Like I said before, the environment here is a lot more stable than it was in Russia or Scandinavia. It's similar to China's climate in a lot of ways, but in addition to the physical heat and humidity, there's also a high concentration of mana in the air here. Yeah, I mean, because, Age of God stuff, right? That means you won't be able to use the portable stealth devices I gave you in China, just so you're aware. Okay. Still, at least we know you won't need to use the Olaris boards or any other special transport equipment here. So you won't have to worry about that. Yes, ma'am. Good. Just the sort of enthusiasm I'd like to see. However, one can't live on enthusiasm alone. Having just 2 of you out in the field is a risk I would rather not take. So, the servants who will accompany you on your investigation shall be, I guess it will be Neja. Sorry, I think that is a sensible decision, but I can't accompany them. I was not sent here as a combatant. Were I to try to fight alongside Jacqueline, I would just get in her way. My job is to make improvements on this vessel. I may not yet be able to do so, but there is still a lot of foundational work I can begin now. The first thing I'm going to focus on is improving this bridge's shock absorption. As I said, these cushions leave quite a lot to be desired. Hey, I was planning to get to them when I had time, I mean, Da Vinci is really busy all the time, I feel.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, kind of like Neja says, she needs a break.
I mean, especially since there's really no replacement for her, right? I mean, obviously, since the beginning, really, Da Vinci has helped us a lot. Even when we were in Chaldea and building, various, gadgets and stuff that we could use, and obviously in this case a vehicle that could help us survive. And so, this Da Vinci here, she's a pseudo-servant, she's maybe not quite as capable, and I mean, I don't really want to say that because she is very capable, but maybe her stamina reserves or something are lower than the other Da Vinci, and so, yeah, she works a lot, so.
I think it's okay to take some help from
other people when you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Of course, I will accompany them. I have some connection to India as well. I am sure I can be useful. Yeah, that's true. Right, India has historically been close with China, where they call it Tianzhu. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Thank you, Neja. I'm very reassured knowing you'll be there to help us. ... Nonetheless, Neja alone simply won't be enough. Holmes? I don't know. Da Vinci needs to remain here on standby so that she can operate the border at a moment's notice if necessary. And Holmes needs to stay so that he can make full use of the border's instruments while he analyzes our findings. Okay. Suffice to say, Jacqueline, that you will need to bolster your fighting force if you are to carry out your investigation. That means we gotta summon someone.
Yep.
To do so, you'll have to try summoning new servants in the field. It's a shame the Atlas Institute servant wasn't more accommodating, but there was nothing we can do about that. Hold on, wait, did I read that right? It's a shame the Atlas Institute servant... Okay. Yeah. Oh, so he means captain. I see Gordy's in a really good mood now that he has another servant staying behind who can keep him safe. I agree, you'll need to start by summoning new servants, but as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. And this particular summoning has 2 of them. First off, electricity. Thanks to Xion, we have another disposable booster you can use, like you did in China. Yay! Man, I remember the first time we had to use that, like, lightning storm.
Yeah.
With the kite or whatever. She said it's called a void cell. I gotta say, the Atlas Institute comes up with some really interesting stuff sometimes. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
As a refresher, just hook it up to Mash's shield and it'll provide all the resources you need for the summon. Unfortunately, thanks to all the time it took to make everything, it's only got enough juice for 2 servants. 2 servants is alright.
Yeah.
Just summon the most powerful ones! But hey, it's still way better than flying a kite in the storm, right? You got it. Yeah. Second, I already found a perfect ley line for summoning, and it's well within walking distance. Hey, that's nice.
Yeah.
I concur. Once you have bolstered your forces there, you can begin investigating our surroundings in earnest. Understood. We'll make sure to do that. Well, no time like the present. Let's go! Let's go! Fo-fo! You sure you're okay with this, Gordy? What do you mean? Oh, you know, I just figured you want to say, hold it, I'm the director, and I give the orders around here, or something like that. Oh. Well, I will admit I did come up with a few authoritative directives ahead of time. But I ultimately decided they weren't necessary given how this Lost Belt seems fairly peaceful. For now. And if there is no point in saying them, well, why waste my breath? It's only good sense. Of course there's a point to them. They're very important. Go on, Gordy, hurry up and say something. Oh? Well, if you insist, and if it's not too late, ahem. Character development. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of found his time and place for everything.
Yeah, and I think, you know, before he was kind of the extra in the group, you know, obviously we picked him up, you know, he was about to be killed and stuff, and, you know, he kind of awkwardly made his way into the group, and, yeah.
Kind of awkwardly, since he is the director, kind of tries to enforce his position, but ultimately not being able to do too much.
Yeah, and, like, you follow me, right? And even though he still, like, wants to be protected and stuff, like, he's not going around, you know, bossing us around and stuff.
And I feel like he knows our capabilities more, at least at this point. So he lets us do our thing.
And just generally more comfortable.
Yeah.
Hold it! You're forgetting something pivotal. What's that? Your commander's orders, of course. We can't start an operation without them. Go on now, line up, back straight. Never mind the salute, just listen up. We salute. Jacqueline, as the captain of the Shadow Border and the director of Chaldea, here are your orders. Yes, sir. You are to investigate this Lost Belt spreading across Indian land, and to find a means of felling that tree of emptiness as soon as possible. In addition to eliminating this Lost Belt and protecting Earth from this invasion, you are also to secure a path that will enable us to further modify and evolve the Shadow Border. Yes, sir! On it! Yes, sir! That's more like it. When a mission's especially difficult, that's when you need to send them off with high hopes. We're really coming into our own as a team. I think we'd even give the old Chaldea a run for its money. Yeah.
Honestly, I think we're doing pretty good. Right? I mean, it took a while.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like we've kind of fallen into a good pace, you know?
Ooh, here we go.
Yeah.
Samsara of Genesis and Terminus, Yugakshetra, the final dark god. Ooh, alright. Well, that was kind of long. I was gonna say, you know, I really think adding Gordy to the team has really been great for the team dynamic, right? He's pretty comedic, he can break up the mood and stuff, and if we ever need someone to get into trouble, it's him. So yeah, I feel like he's been really great, like, a great addition to the story, which is nice. Yeah. Alright, section 2. Meeting Hope in a Lonely World. Oh, those are those arrowheads you're farming for. I hope we can get a fight. I think we'll get a fighting section and we can finally talk about the broadcast that happened yesterday. Yesterday? Yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah.
I have to ask, are you sure this will work? You had a fairly rough go of it in China, didn't you? Or didn't you? I mean, let's talk about this background first, because this is pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really like the flowers and
the nature.
The lily pads and all that stuff.
Kind of reminds me of Arjuna's, animation update, like with this NP. There's, flowers. Anyways. Granted, I was so out of sorts early on there, thanks to having to confront my... Hold on. Granted, I was so out of sorts early on there, thanks to having to confront my mortality, that I wasn't able to make the same sort of cool-headed decisions I usually do. I actually don't quite remember what happened very well. Still, I do recall hearing something about being unable to summon servants there. Oh, I mean, it was a matter of the, technology and stuff there, wasn't it, in China?
I don't quite remember, to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Maybe something was blocking it or something, I don't really remember, but we ended up finding, Spartacus and etc.
Yeah. You don't have to tell us, we're all fully aware. I mean, Gordy was just kind of poisoned, that's all.
Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah. But I think we'll be okay. China was a unique situation, even for a Lost Belt. Still, for what it's worth, I don't think Jacqueline will have any trouble summoning capable servants here. Same. All we have to do now is give it a shot. Is everything ready, Mash? Yes, everything is in place for the summoning spell, and the connection to the Spirit Order briefcase is stable. Running final checks? Done. Heroic Spirit Summoning System, Fate, all systems green. Go ahead whenever you're ready, Master. Ooh, my will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call, abide by this will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear. I embody all that is good in the world. I shall defeat all that is evil in the world. Seventh heaven clad in the 3 words of power. Come forth from the circle of binding, guardians of the scales. Man, this is hard to read. Surprisingly.
Maybe you need some practice.
Okay, guys, I don't do summoning rituals every day. I'm sorry. It's Rama!
Hey!
I'm Rama, a saber, and the great king of Kosala. It's been a while since we've seen you. Hey, Karna!
It's been since America.
Yeah, for both of them, I think.
Yeah,
wow, yeah, they both showed up in America. I'm a Lancer. My true name is Karna. It is good to be here. It worked, Senpai. We couldn't have hoped for a better result. Yeah, we got some pretty damn good servants. This is great. We even know them already. That's true.
We need to introduce ourselves.
Like a vice broad or something. Who are you? Whoa! Good. I knew I had it in me. Why, these servants I summoned are perfect for tackling India. With a lineup like this, I dare say we've already as good as won. Well, technically, it was Jacqueline that summoned them. It's fine. This is such good news, it almost makes me want to run around whooping for joy. I won't, of course. Well, you can whoop for joy, it's fine.
Why not just run around?
Yeah, just whoop while you have the chance, right? Before everything turns really bad, you know?
I don't think Karna or Rama would mind.
Yeah. They're like, yes, we got Karna, you know?
We won the gacha.
We won the gacha, exactly. But at least Foe can hop around gleefully in my stead. Go ahead, Foe. Hopping around doesn't hurt, Mash. Foe! I see. Now I understand. So we're fighting for Chaldea on behalf of proper human history. Indeed. It sounds as though your path thus far has been quite arduous, Master Jacqueline. It has. Haven't cleared the 3rd singularity, but I'm glad to see my waifu's happy. Hey! You'll get to it! Yeah! 3rd singularity is... Wow! 3rd singularity, is that... Orleans? Septum? Wow.
Or do you mean...
Yeah, you might mean the Lost Belt, right? But, I mean, either way, whether you're in Orleans Septum or, LB4, good luck, and you'll get to LB4 eventually.
Yeah, it's a good journey.
Yeah. But now that you have summoned me, the King of Kosala, and the Avatar of Vishnu, your worries are over. No matter what manner of hardships may lie ahead, my sword, a bane to all evil, will rend any obstacles you encounter asunder. Wow, thanks. And so on the slight chance I'm not enough by myself, you even managed to summon Karna, the hero of benefaction. This goes far beyond just good luck. Just how many good deeds have you done to earn this kind of karma, Master? I mean, we've done kind of a lot. Although, I can't say committing genocide 3 times is really that good. But,
every time, cancels one out. So, every good deed cancels out the bad one.
Then it's neutral, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You give me far more credit than I deserve. Still, I can promise you this, Master. Now that I have been summoned here, I will do everything in my power to see your will done. I await your orders. That said, as a, oh boy, Kshatriya, I could ask for no greater honor than to fight alongside the King of Kosala. Yeah, lost belt. Sorry, I was thinking about the third singularity, but always yeah. I mean, Sheen is honestly pretty fun. I mean, it's also
quite
shorter
than
the other two. But yeah, I think it's really solid for the story section, and yeah, I hope you have fun with it because yeah, we had fun with it as well. Yeah. Did I read this? Yes, I did. Truthfully, even I cannot deny that I feel fortune smiling upon us. Ha ha ha! How very respectful of you, son of Surya, god of sun. I will feel most reassured knowing you have my back. ... You're really happy about this, huh, Mash? I mean, I would be happy too. We summoned some really strong dudes. Oh, yes, although I'm also just relieved, since I already know very well just how heroic and dependable they are. I'm so grateful they were the ones who chose to answer your call. I'll say, even without the home advantage going for them, I'd say these were some of the best possible servants we could have hoped to summon. Rama, Karna, Arjuna, and Parvati were my top choices from the spirit origin graph going in, but it was still a roll of the dice as to whether any of them would respond to the summon. And if that weren't good enough, Rama and Karna are both enormously well known and influential here. Given all that, along with the fact that they know India like the backs of their hands, I'm sure they'll be even more helpful than usual. That said, I'm sure some things might be off for them here, given that it's a lost belt and all, but I'm sure they'll still handle it way better than us Europeans. Speaking of which, what do you make of this lost belt so far? How is it different from the India you're familiar with? How is it different? How is it not different? I recognize nothing of this topography. Wow.
I guess it's kind of India in name only.
I mean, did we see China? Like, that was just like fields of like wheat. No, it's more than that. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but it feels like the air here is... Yes, it's very dry. It makes me feel lonely. Yes, that's it. It makes me feel lonely. I have no idea what that might mean, though. Lonely, huh? Foe? And of course, I always make a point to try and sense my wife whenever I materialize. You go do that. But it seems she is nowhere to be found here. One more reason I feel lonely, I think. We'll get her one day, Rama.
One day.
We don't have arcade, but, one day she'll show up in the mobile version, right? Ah, my beloved Sita. When will I get to see you again? We've just got to read America again, right? I don't sense anything familiar here either. Well, I suppose there is... ... Is something wrong? Are you picking something up? It must be Arjuna. I don't know. No, it's nothing. For a moment, I felt a bit of the kind of tension I feel prior to battle. I was trying to figure out what it might be, but I couldn't come up with anything. I must have been imagining things, or perhaps my mind was playing tricks on me. You gotta trust your gut, man. I'm sorry I can't be clearer than that, Master. Don't worry about it. Very well then. What do you make of that mysterious cube off in the distance? To be honest, I have no idea. Great. I've traveled to all manner of countries in my search for Sita, but I've never seen nor heard of anything like that. Nor have I. There is something about its shape that seems vaguely familiar. But I'm sure that is not the kind of answer you're looking for. Okay, well, I mean, if you kind of recognize it, I guess it's fine.
I mean,
better than us with, like, zero clue of what that thing is.
That's closer than all of us, even if you have a faint recognition, even though you have no idea what it is.
Maybe I've seen that before.
Although it's not really much better,
though. Not really, no. I could say it looks like a giant die, or an enormous 3D puzzle, but that wouldn't do us any good. We want to know what it's made of, not what it looks like. I mean, we can see it, right? I mean, wait, we might be imagining it.
Hallucinating together.
If you proper human history servants don't know, then it's obviously something unique to this Lost Belt. In which case, the only way we'll find answers is by investing with our immediate surroundings as I originally planned. Remember, the fate of the world hinges on us, so make sure you do your damn jobs. You got it. Hey, Master, I know he's your superior, but does he have to be so condescending? Does he not know I'm a king?
That's true.
That's true. Sorry about that. He's a good guy at heart, I promise. I feel like Gordy has good intentions, but he doesn't speak in the most eloquent way.
He doesn't come across that well.
Yeah. His intentions are okay, though, usually. Well, no matter. Given that I'm a servant now, I can certainly overlook a transgression or two. He is definitely condescending, but also totally harmless. I recommend not dwelling on it. Fofo! Alright, why don't we get our investigation underway? We'll begin with the immediate vicinity, so just head in the direction we tell you and we should be all set. You might run into a wild animal or two along the way, but I'm sure you guys will be able to handle them just fine. I mean, we've got Karna and Rama. I mean, we should be able to fight a beast or two, right?
I feel like we could.
Alright. I guess this is MASH then. MASH, yeah, of course. Well, whatever, I'll just give you the first CEIC. Let's go!
So we're just suddenly in battle, I guess.
Yep. I mean, Da Vinci technically did warn us.
Sorry, Rama, but your wife is in another game.
Yeah, for real though. Like, when will she ever come?
Is Rama even in arcade? I don't think so, right?
He's not?
I don't know.
Hold up, is Rama in arcade?
I don't think so. That's why they put Shiva in there.
Oh no! That's so sad. I mean, it would make sense, but that's so sad.
Anyways, we're battling now, so we can talk about.
Oh yeah! All right, let's do that.
I mean, it's only like one wave, but gotta make it fast. Kaldia broadcast. It was good. I liked it. It was really fun. I actually really enjoyed the parts with the breaking down of the NP translation.
Yeah.
I really like that part because I mean, we don't really get a lot of chances to I guess look into the localization aspect of NA, right? And we kind of take it for granted, I guess, that we were able to play the story, with the translation that it has, right? And knowing, how much work goes into some of the translations, it's really nice to see the work behind it or the rationale behind some of the choices that they made, right?
Yeah.
Because, with localizations and translations, inevitably there will be people that'll be like, that's not accurate, or like, it should be like this instead.
Right.
But, it's nice to hear that, there's some techniques or some NPs or whatever have, relations to, say, religious aspects or, like, other aspects that they wanted to either incorporate or keep in mind, but also keeping in mind that they have technological
limitations.
Exactly.
With the UI and other things.
Right, so I thought that was very cool. And interesting. And,
I mean, obviously the Seiyu guests were perfect.
Yeah,
in my mind.
And... No, it was really fun. I mean, I remember Yuki, she's like, Yusa-san should be here instead, right?
Yeah.
Which is the voice actor for Karna as well as Kintoki. But for Karna, because I guess, Karna is obviously one of the bigger players in this Lost Belt. But she was great as a fan.
Yeah,
and of course she plays
whatever statue god or whatever
as well. But
yeah,
no, I really liked it. And I guess we'll talk more about that later. But no, it was great. I really enjoyed it. I think it's probably one of their better or best one.
Yeah, truthfully, I feel like this one was one of their best broadcasts for NA. I mean, like before, it would be a little bit more scripted, so to speak. But I mean, obviously, there's only so much they can do with the language barrier and stuff. But they managed to put in a quiz game and stuff, which I thought was pretty neat. And yeah, okay, match only. Yeah, all right, let's go.
I guess we're just fighting again. So
yeah.
Oh, never mind. There's story. I was gonna say we can talk more.
Yeah, or not. We did end up running into some wild animals, but you all handled them no problem. That said, foe? There's obviously something on your minds. You all look pretty puzzled. You do. Indeed. Now that I've had a quick warm-up, I can say for sure that there is something strange about this land. I agree, completely, but I can't figure out what it might be. Huh. Yes, compared to the one we know from proper human history, was it? It feels as though there's something unusual covering the entire world. Is it like the loneliness you mentioned before? Maybe, maybe not. It's nothing I can really put my finger on, nor can I put it into words. All I know for sure is that, whatever it is, it's preventing us from performing at our best. It doesn't mean we can't fight, but we definitely can't use 100% of our power. Do you think it'll get better? Maybe we have to, defeat the Lost Belt King first or something. Honestly, I don't know. Things might improve once we get used to it, but at this point, I just can't say. Nonetheless, I wouldn't pay it too much heed. Even if we can't use all of our power, we still have more than enough to carry out your commands. So don't worry about us, Master. All you need to worry about is telling us what to do. Oh, more beasts. Now then, it looks like we have more hungry beasts to deal with. Let's take care of them quickly so we can continue investigating our surroundings. Okay, well I guess we can talk about it again now.
Yeah.
Alright, what else was there?
Oh, new quality of life updates.
Oh, that's true.
The whatchamacallit? The NPC CEs. I don't think they were introduced at this point of time 2 years ago, were they?
Honestly,
I feel like it was more of a recent thing, like within the last year or so, but I honestly
it's been in JP for quite a while now, so it might have been with LB4, but at the same time, I'm really glad for this. I mean, obviously we can see that everybody's starting off with 50% NP, which makes things really nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, because before, you could bring, the event servants and stuff, NPCs.
But there would almost be, no point.
Yeah, it made it hard to bring them because a lot of times they might have been under-leveled or at least not as high level as some of your servants, and then they wouldn't have a CE, so you're like, well, why do I want to bring these guys when I could bring someone better, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad that they implemented this because, it just, it's nice to bring the NPC servants along because, you're fighting with them in the story anyway, so you might as well actually fight with them.
Yeah.
Also, the music is really good again, as usual. They're doing so little damage. These things were only level 35. Anyways, anything else on the broadcast that we wanted to talk about?
The random Karna drawing.
Oh, the kanji, whatever.
Yeah.
Pashavi Shakti or something.
Other things. You know how in JP streams recently they've it was in LB4 as well in JP. Okay. So then they did introduce it, I guess, at this point in time. But you know how recently in JP they've been doing those like I guess not highlights but like teasers of the story or events or something in the live streams. That was the first time we had that, I think, in the Caldia broadcast.
Oh, that's true. Like sometimes they'll have like edited, gameplay footage to put in the streams. Yeah, that's true. I think this is the first time NA has gotten them, and yeah, it's been in JP streams for a while.
Yeah, for like at least the last year or so.
At least, yeah. So I'm glad that they were able to add that in. It really felt more of like an official FGO stream. And I mean, of course, the ones before were as well, but this one felt like it was more complete.
Right. Although I do have to say, like, I feel like whoever edited their videos, they need to give it a little bit more like breathing room, because everything just like is like fast cuts together and it's like they barely like stop talking and then they're showing like the footage. I was like, okay,
I don't know. So hey, what do you make of this area what do you make of the area so far? It looks about the same to me. We've been able to get a handle on it to some degree on our end, but I'd still like to hear your thoughts on it now that you've experienced it for yourselves. Well, I can see a lot of placid bodies of water around here. They're all covered in lotus flowers, and it's very pretty. Yeah, it is. And there's also plenty of dry land, so we haven't had any problems walking around. Basically, it's surprisingly normal. It's almost strangely peaceful. Yeah. Well, of course, water is essential for living things to survive. It looks like there are large rivers here too, so it would seem it's just as environmentally stable as China was. Oh, this signal, is that what? Just as I suspected, a world with a pleasant climate is bound to have people, which also means it's bound to have towns. Yay, civilization! I just picked up what appears to be one such town. In the direction you're headed, I'll send you the coordinates now. Be sure to approach it with the utmost caution. Yes. Alright. Which reminds me, Jinako is out for summoning. I mean, so is William Tell.
Yeah.
Which is a servant I'm actually pretty interested to learn about. Nobody really talks about William Tell, so I'm really excited to see him appear in the story and get some screen time to get to learn about him a little bit and see what kind of personality he has. I mean, of course, I have him in JP, but I don't use him, so I don't really know much about him, so he's definitely one of the servants in this Lost Belt that I'm pretty interested in, although there will be quite a few of them that will come up later in the story too, so yeah. And about Jinako, I remember when Jinako first came out and we saw the JP LB4 stream, I was like, oh my god, it's Jinako, I must have her, right?
Yeah.
And of course she didn't come. I threw I don't remember how many hundreds of quartz I threw at her, but I threw everything I had at her, a pretty sizable amount from what I remember. And of course she didn't come, which, kind of sucked. But then Arjuna Alter came, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have anything. Yeah. And so I won't be rolling for Jinako this time, but for anybody rolling for her, she's quite good. I mean, she also is, I was gonna bring some Indian servants. Let's see. Is running double Karna overkill? Oh, no wonder. I was like, why is this? Okay. Let's do rarity. And I guess I'll bring Rama. Oh, maybe I'll. Okay. I'll find Rama. Rama. Alright. And then... Oh, these guys...
Randomly Irie.
Okay, these guys are just getting Bond. They're just chilling in the back. I'll bring Neja. Alright. Yeah, these CDs, if we need better ones, we'll
figure it
out. Close your eyes, clasp your hands. Who is this? Offer your prayer to the God above. Those 3 things are an important part of our daily lives. We all have to do them. My father complains about everything, but he still prays every day, even if he always grumbles while he does it. If I forget to pray at the right time, he gets really angry. Well, he's always angry, but he gets even more angry. I think if I had a mother, she'd get angry too. I've only heard about mothers in stories, so I don't know that for sure, but that's what I'd guess. They don't have mothers in this Lost Belt! Oh boy.
Okay,
it's
I
like
guess.
Having no old people in LB2.
How do kids be born?
I don't know. Through praying. God makes miracles, right? Prayers are very important, so I can't blame them for getting angry. Did you guys roll for Fujino and JP? It took me over 300 quartz for her and NP2 Summer Toin. No, Abby, but I got a Waiver Spook instead. Oh,
hey,
no.
Waiver's good though.
I mean, Waiver's pretty good, but no, unfortunately, I had no quartz to roll for JP. I rolled them all on Sigurd.
I don't remember what I rolled mine on. I think I rolled mine for Kiara.
I think if I have some tickets, I'll probably throw them at her, but honestly, I'm not that hopeful that I'll get her. I was pretty surprised that she came back, but, I mean, people were kind of floating around that she might be on a banner, so when she actually appeared, I was like, hey, the rarest servant is finally back.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm glad for everybody who has the chance to roll for her again, because, I mean, obviously, it's been a long time since she's been available.
Oh, yeah.
And she even got, like, a buff, too, didn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, they made her even better, which is, like, crazy, because she's already quite good. But yeah, I'm glad for everybody who has a chance to roll for her, because, yeah, she probably won't come back.
I'm holding on to, like, my 30 Saint Quartz for LB6.
I have, like, 20. Just because of, I don't know, login or something? I don't know. Somehow I reached 20. I was like, whoa. But yeah, I don't really have anything to roll for her. I don't even have anything for LB6, because clearly they're throwing stuff out so that you roll before LB6 comes, like, you know, Ryder Da Vinci. I was like, no, I don't have anything. But also, it just means that LB6 is coming. Actually, it's coming
11th?
Like, is it next week? Wow, wait, no, hold on.
This is May.
This is May. It is next week, wow. Alright, well, LB6 is coming next week, so...
That's fun.
Yeah, we'll see who we can summon then. Not that I have anything, but you know. Anyways, yeah. Okay, prayers are really important? Yes, okay. That's true for routine prayers, and prayers just for the sake of praying. Praying is an essential part of our lives. Same, no quartz for LB6. Yeah. Yeah.
I just kind of hope that they don't release anybody good, but you know, I feel like stories are typically pretty good.
Yeah! I mean, especially since, you know, people have been anticipating LB6 for a long time, right? We had LB 5.1 and 0.2 and all the way to 5.5, and we're like, come on, just give us LB6 already. June 11th is the live stream. Oh, okay. But it will most likely drop on the same day. Yeah, that's typically it. They'll be like, it's right after this! And people are like, whoa!
Oh my god, I didn't
yeah. And yeah, that's typically how it is. But if not, it will be like the next day or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, very soon. Alright. We pray, and we pray. And we hope that our God hears us. We live our lives the best we can. We try hard to be good people. So please, O great God above, please guide us to the next Yuga. Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh, you're cute. Question mark, question mark, question mark. What's all the commotion outside? I'm gonna go take a look. Where do you think you're going? Or are you the father? It's okay. I already finished my prayers. Come on, Vihan. Oh. It's a dog. Doggo. Oh, here's where they showed us. Oh yeah, that fountain is pretty crooked.
Yep. I mean, it's the first thing I noticed.
Lots of greenery and stuff everywhere, though. Interesting.
Yeah.
Once we confirmed the town was safe to approach, we decided to take a closer look, as there was only so much we could learn at a distance. That said, this isn't what I was expecting. It feels vaguely unsafe here. Definitely doesn't seem too peaceful. It doesn't. Seems pretty okay to me, but okay. I'd have to agree. There are a number of broken buildings, and the fountain is jutting out at an odd angle. There's broken buildings? I mean, I guess
maybe that one?
There's some, like, cracks, I guess, but... okay, yeah, there's some damage on these buildings. Okay, now that you take a closer look, yeah. It would be a beautiful town square if it was properly maintained, but as it is now, it feels kind of run down. What about townspeople? Are there any there? Yes, there are, though it feels like they're giving us a wide berth. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're wary of, us, because we typically stand out, let's put it that way. I don't see any furry-eared beasts like we did in Russia, and it doesn't look like the ages are skewed like in Scandinavia. At a glance, they look like perfectly ordinary people. They do seem to be wary of us, but I don't sense any overt hostility. I imagine they would react similarly to any unfamiliar visitors. It would seem they're sizing us up, just as we're sizing them up. In that case, it's best if we don't give them unnecessary cause for suspicion.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. We'll refrain from... Whoops, no! We'll refrain from calling you for the time being, so please use that time to focus on gathering as much information as you can. Understood. Alright, here goes. ... There's a girl looking at us very intently. That doggo is adorable! They're both adorable. But let's talk to the girl. She doesn't seem to be afraid of us either. I think I'll try talking to her. Ahem. Hi there. Could we talk to you for a bit? Yikes, you surprised me. Hello. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, don't worry. I'm always spacing out, so I get surprised a lot. If you just want to talk, that's fine with me. Say, can I ask who you guys are? I've never seen anyone else dressed like you before. I feel like we've heard that before. We're travelers. That's right. This is Jacqueline, and I'm Mash Curelight. May I ask your name? I'm Asha, and this is Bihan. He's astonishingly cute, isn't he? Arf. Fo, fo, fo. Fo, I'm the cutest one here. So you're named after the Hindi words for hope and dawn. That's lovely. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I am Rama, and this is Karna and Nija. You may have heard our names in stories of great warriors, but pay that no heed. Another kid to sympathize. It's effective, but kind of tiring at this point. I guess so, yeah. I agree. I mean, I do kind of understand having the children to sympathize with, but personally, I actually prefer characters like Paxi. Because he is an adult in the world, he can or at least from what I found in LB1, he could express his frustrations better. He had more general knowledge of the world. And he could actually fight back with some actual discourse. Right, yeah. Rather than just be, oh, I'm the innocent kid that's gonna be wiped. I don't really know what's wrong, and, innocent child. I mean, I do like the child aspect, but I feel like since, I guess... LB2 had the kid. Yeah. LB3 is just kind of like everybody is kind of ignorant. Yeah, but I mean there was also a kid there too in LB3. So I mean, yeah, I totally understand what you're saying about that. Personally, like I said, I do prefer characters like Paxi because he can kind of, interact with us more almost. I don't know, in a more meaningful way. I don't dying scene is still very impactful. Yeah, because that scene's really powerful. Like, I feel bad for these kids, but at the same time, because a lot of times, we're not bringing them to battle with us, and and I mean, of course, you don't want to bring them to battle with us, but they're not yelling in your face like, why do we have to die? Yeah, because I feel like those kind of conversations really kind of shake up your, moral compass almost, and, they really question Gouda about their choices, right?
And
it's not just the Lost Belt King saying, like, well, I don't want you to take over my Lost Belt, right?
Yeah.
You know, what I would think of the children here, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, you have the citizens really fighting back too, which is unique about LB1, which is why I personally still like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so maybe this kid doesn't know who they are.
Maybe.
We'll see. Question mark? Yeah, she doesn't know.
I don't know you guys.
Oh, they're scared.
They're running.
Is it my imagination, or do the other people here seem afraid of something now? So if you're travelers, does that mean you don't have a home?
I mean, I guess not. I mean, we do.
With young children, I guess you could put lines like these. No, we don't. At least not not in this town. You don't? That's terrible. Shockingly terrible. Why is that terrible? She's like, you're homeless. 'Cause of the Kali, of course. You can't pray without a house, and if you can't pray, the Kali are gonna eat you up. Kali? Asha, is that?
Oh, who's this dude?
That's the father. Ah, Bob. What are you doing here, Asha? Can't you see what's happening? The Kali are here. Oh boy. Everyone inside? Okay, I'm locking the door. Get ready to pray.
I guess that's why those people were running away earlier.
Yeah. Get inside, hurry! It's not like they were like running away from us, they're running away from this. The Kali are here? But these travelers don't have a home. Father, can we let them stay in ours? Of course not. I can't afford to look after a bunch of people we don't even know.
Well, that's not very nice.
Oh, alright, we'll see you guys. But wait, please! You're Asha's father, right? Can you at least tell us what's going on? My name's Ajay. Use it. I've got my hands full taking care of just one Ulu. I don't know what that is, but... Sorry, but you lot are on your own. On our own with what? What, were you born yesterday or something? With the Kali, of course. All we can do is lock ourselves up in our homes and pray to our God not to discard us. He's got those, like, you know, judo ears or something.
Oh, yeah.
So that we don't become faithless, worthless people doomed to end up as nothing more than Kali food. Go on, travelers. You've got to hurry and find a place to hide and pray. I'm sure you already know this, but the Kali... Be quiet, Asha. We can't afford to pray for them as well as us. Alright, I guess we're doomed. Master, all the other people are gone. It looks like we're the only ones left still outside. They must have all gone back to their homes. Now what should we do? I know Asha told us to hide, but... Get back, Master. Oh, yeah, I'd run away from that. What is that thing? Is that the Kali? Oh,
I guess so.
It's like some gross-ass purple dinosaur thing.
I was gonna
crocodile. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be careful, that is not the only one, of course not. They're attacking everything in sight. Is that why the town is in such poor shape? I guess if these things attack regularly, like, what's the point of fixing things?
I guess so.
Kali, that's the devil's name. That must be one unique to Indian mythology, rather than the one defined by the Holy Church. Well, you know, not every religion is the same, or mythology is the same, so... I don't know how you Westerners categorize them, but we have always called them devils. I do get the sense that these aren't the same devils we know, but whatever they are clearly bent on causing destruction. No king can sit idly by and watch such destruction. These creatures will make worthy foes for my indestructible blade. My body still feels odd, but the effects are negligible. We should have no serious issues. Agreed. I'm not about to let that stop me from helping. Give us your orders, Master. We'll handle these things. Got it. Let's fight. Let's fight. Oh, perfect. I brought, like, all these guys. Right, my Ortonax is holding steady at better than expected readings. I'm good to go too. Armored Shielder, moving out. Oh, sorry, Mash, I didn't bring you. But we should be fine, right?
Yep.
Alright, Kelly A and Kelly B.
Actually, from what I was it? FGO's version of Carnival Phantasm came out.
Oh yeah, Fate Grand Carnival. Yeah. We haven't watched it yet, although I've seen some very cursed pictures of Lancelot.
Oh, I have not seen anything.
They're memorable. That's all I have to say about them.
Okay. But you know, maybe we could take a look and see what there is to see.
Yeah.
For next time, maybe.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about it more. But yeah. Cursed pictures of Lancelot, though.
When you bring more servants, then you know what to do with. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, you could always challenge yourself by bringing less servants, right?
I mean,
some people do that.
I brought a whole bunch of servants to bond, and obviously they were not the right ones, and I've lost like once or twice already.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a lost belt, so like
yeah,
you can't just go at it like, you know.
They do ramp up the difficulty a bit, so. Although I appreciate that, right? Because a lot of people playing this content, you know, have a lot of good servants, have a lot of good CEs, and whether or not they decide to challenge themselves by, you know, I don't know, bringing bad CEs or bad servants or less servants, you know, it's up to them. And, yeah, Neja and Rama are about to die. Oh, I didn't know you had an NP gate attached to that. Well... are you AoE? Let me see. To all enemies. Yes, you are. Alright, then. I should have used this before. Alright, well, I hope that... Let's give this a shot. I should have used Rama's other card, but whatever. Oh wow, you're so strong, Neja. I should use you more. Yay!
Wow, she wasn't bond 5 yet?
That's why I was bonding with her. Now I can bring someone else.
Are you just trying to bond everybody up to 5?
Yeah.
I did that a long time ago, so it's much easier.
I haven't. Alright, well, I think bringing these guys was pretty okay. And then we can switch Ivy for another low bond servant. Let's see. Hold on. Wait, is it the other way? Oh, I was like, oh, why are there so few servants? They're all sabers, that's why. Okay. Alright, I was bringing these guys. I have a couple.
Okay, you're almost
I'm pretty close to finishing, but, you know, they still take time. Let's bring you. Alright, let's go. There are more than I expected. This could be troublesome. What's up, Neja? What do you see? Oh no! Ah, stay back! Get away from me! How come you're not home?
Maybe they also don't have a home.
Please, dear God, save me.
Oh, well, rip that dude.
Yeah. Ah! It's my fault. I was one step too late. These people have no weapons with which to defend themselves. If their homes are destroyed, there's nothing they can do to avoid being eaten. This is horrific. I've been focusing on the Kali going after the more fragile houses, but there seems to be no end to them. It's becoming a problem. Yeah, you don't say. I could wipe them all out at once with my noble phantasm, but that would also end up destroying the very people and homes we were trying to protect. Yeah.
That's a pretty big problem.
And that's definitely not an option. We'll just have to do the best we can, taking them out one at a time. Yeah, seems like that's what we have to do. Agreed. This is truly a race against time. Every second counts when eliminating these monsters. Good grief. When I decide to stay out of sight so as not to interfere with your information gathering, I never expected you would end up suddenly fighting such an intense battle. It would seem I'll need to run all the instruments at full power so as not to miss any data. So much for my break. Hold it. There's something else headed your way. Oh boy. Many somethings, I should say, and all distinctly different from the creatures you're currently fighting.
Oh.
Huh? Oh my god, is it those flying things? Oh, what is this?
What is that?
Kind of ominous. What are these white beasts? Are they hostile too? I bet they are. No, look, they're attacking the Kali. Oh wait, maybe they're not. Alright, go white beast. So, they're on our side? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm not sure if they eat people, or if they hunt Kali and simply mistook us for them. But they're coming after us too. Then I guess there's no point in wondering how these new creatures might affect the situation. We'll just have to follow Karna's lead and put everything we have into fighting back. We can't let harm come to anyone else. Please give us your orders, Master. Alright, go, guys. Fight off these beasts.
Glowing yellow things with blue eyes.
Yeah. Alright. But man, I hope we can get rid of their, sort of debuffs sooner rather than later, but
yeah.
It doesn't... I mean, we're at the beginning, so I doubt it'll be anytime soon. Actually, I probably should have attacked the back one. Oh well.
That's fine.
Oh. Honestly, Nesha and Rama are quite good when they crit.
Crit servants for a reason, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's give you some of the stars. I was really hoping that he could crit on the
arts card,
but oh yeah. Well. Yeah, what you can take. Oh, okay. White unicorn thing.
White bicorns.
Bicorn. Alright, well. Let's just keep going. Actually, Rama might do pretty well against these things. Oh no! What the? Hold on. Whoa! Well, that was weird. It came back. Alright, well, I hope nothing too bad happened, but technical difficulties, I guess. Alright. What was I doing? Alright. Okay. This is getting kinda dangerous. Alright. Alright, go guys, you can do it. Oh, Nisha burns on her NP?
Yeah,
the more
she
you
like
know.
nukes things, man.
Yeah, for real though. Alright, good job guys. You did it. Off the top of your head, do you remember how many arrowheads Ash needs?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I could find out.
I thought you might know the stuff.
Off the top of my head, no.
I mean, since you were farming it, right?
But I have my spreadsheet.
Oh boy. Alright, huff huff. All nearby hostiles have been eliminated. We did it! We finally managed to get rid of all those demonic-looking Kali monsters and the white beasts that showed up later. As I suspected, it would seem those white beasts and the Kali are mortal enemies, given how viciously they attacked one another.
You need 70.
70?
Yeah.
Indeed, nor did the white beasts attempt to destroy any part of the town. It was thanks to them that we were able to fend off the Kali. Though, we did have to eliminate them as well, given that they also tried to attack us. Self-defense, okay? ... You lot did this, huh? Now you've done it. Oh, they're like, we're doomed now. Oh, hi, Asha's father. I'm glad to see you're okay, Ajay. He does not seem too happy.
He's like, I don't even want to talk to you, man.
Yeah. Can you tell us what these things are? At first I figured these guys were from the other side of the mountain since they don't pray. But I guess they really are just a bunch of Ulu who don't know anything about the Kali.
I guess the people on the other side of the mountain don't pray and just kind of somehow survive.
I don't know. Either way, I don't want any part of this trouble. Maybe the other side of the mountain is like the edge of the Lost Belt.
Maybe.
I don't know. What's there to tell? If you lot know what's good for you, you'll get out of here as soon as... Miss, are you guys okay? You are? That's astonishing! Yes, we are. I'm so glad you're alright. I'm glad you're alright too, Asha. What a relief to see you're not hurt. Yeah, I'm okay. But Bihan's... Well, oh no! What happened?
Oh no, his leg!
No. Wine. I see. He's dragging his leg. Poor thing. Yeah, he got it caught under a cabinet that fell down when our house started shaking. I'm sorry, Bihan. Aww. Oh. ... God, is there any value in a dog that can't run? I have to go to work tomorrow, so I'm going to call it a night. But if you guys end up using my servants, sorry, ahead of time, some of their abilities are not fully upgraded to level 10. Oh, that's alright.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, you take it at your own pace.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, it takes a ton of QP to level them up to 10, so, yeah, you do what you can.
About it. And yeah, I hope you have a good night.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
See you next time.
Also, that's not very nice. Saying, is there any value in a dog that can't run? That's
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Father, you're not very good. You're not a very good person.
Oh, wait. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Whoa, what happened? The Kali are dead? And the sacred beasts? Oh, this guy's worried. Hello, who are you? I'm Prakash, the town mayor. Are you travelers? Do you know anything about this disaster? We do. These beasts attacked us, so we killed them. ... Oh god. You what? If you would like a full account, then call for your finest scribe. It would be such a waste for me to recount my exploits without someone present to record them. Well, what have you done? How could you have killed the very agents of our god that keep us safe?
I mean, they were trying to kill everybody, though.
Yeah, we didn't have a choice. It was self-defense. Agreed. There was no other way. What's more, they were not the only ones we killed. That's right, we also fought the creatures you call Kali. Please understand, we were only trying to protect your town. Ha! Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing to understand. What you have done is unforgivable. It goes against every law of this world. Besides, the god's sacred beasts would never attack people without a good reason. Ah, this is terrible. If we incur the god's wrath, if he thinks our town allowed or worse, encouraged your vile deeds, we'll all be done for. Go away! Leave our town at once! You are no longer welcome in Bichu. Wow. Yeah, get out of here! You damn heretics will get us all killed! Oh no! Could they be those people I've been hearing rumors about lately? Does this mean we're going to suffer divine punishment? Well, this is unexpected. They look like they might start throwing stones at any moment. What would you have us do, Master? I guess we gotta leave. Let's get out of here for now. Retreat! Yeah.
They don't want us here, that's for sure.
Yeah. I agree. It would be difficult to gain any more information under these circumstances. Besides, I think we should try to avoid trouble with the locals as much as we possibly can. Let's go look for some trouble. Or some... Jeez, no we're not. Let's go look for somewhere outside of town to set up camp. Poor travelers. Yeah, poor us. We'll be back one day to see you. Asha, you have a name. And you're the designated child we have to feel bad for. Alright, quiet field. Well, this is a fine. How did you do? Or how do you do? What? Well, this is fine. How do you do? Okay. No sooner do you find a town than you get kicked out for fighting. You barely even have any intel to show for it. All you did was waste our precious time. Hey, we didn't call for the town to be attacked, Gordy. First Russia, then Scandinavia and China, and now India. Why can't we ever catch a damn break? Good grief, when you're examining a crime scene with a magnifying glass, Gordolf, do you focus on the stain on your pants before even considering the evidence? I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like we have a lot on the line, Gordy. We can't just take breaks because, you know,
you want to.
We want to. And we would if we could, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I have a stain on my finely ironed slacks? Oh, no, I beg your pardon. Your uniform is quite spotless. Of course it is. Any sailor worth their salt should keep their uniform white as snow. I had mine cleaned by the laundry type before we left. Laundry type? I do recall seeing a weird-looking captain running around base before. Holmes? You mentioned that if we hope to find anything that might lead us to what we're seeking, we should be prepared to suffer a few setbacks at first? Precisely. If you're too focused on your expense ledger, you'll miss the evidence that was right in front of you, my dear Watson. Understood. I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Damn it, that was my chance to be Watson! Curse my gentlemanly propensity to be so acutely aware of my appearance.
Maybe next time.
I knew that, of course. I was just, playing devil's advocate. A nervous, high-strung devil's advocate. Sure you were. It was, just a cunning ploy to elicit that reaction from Holmes. Yes, that's it. Yeah, you're playing the game, Gordy. Oh. Anyways, we need to find a good place nearby where we can pitch camp, right? In that case, why don't you try asking the little bunny hiding in the tall grass behind you for a recommendation?
A bunny?
Alright. Good idea. In that case, what are we, like Snow White or something? We can talk to animals. Please don't hide in there, Asha. Can you come out where we can see you? Oh, okay, never mind.
She followed us.
Yikes, you surprised me. Since we're already surprising her, I might as well introduce myself. I'm sure she can handle it. Hi there, Asha. My name's Da Vinci. I'm a friend of Jacqueline's. I'm not actually there right now. I'm just using something called a transmission to send my voice over the air. There's also a detective here who might pop in every now and then, but don't mind him, he's harmless. Oh, we also have a commander who's obviously really bad with kids. But I'm having him sit this out, whether he likes it or not. Wow, it's just one surprise after another. You travelers really can do amazing things, can't you? The other townspeople were eager to see us leave. Why did you come after us? That's just like Karna, to get straight to the point. I was curious about that too, but still... Oh, well, I wanted to give you these to thank you for saving us. Ooh, bananas, thanks! Oh,
hey.
Give them to Rama.
That's nice.
Oh, these are fine bananas indeed. You know, I used to feast on the bananas that Hanuman would pick for me all the time. They were jewels of the heavens, so delectable a single bite could make your cheeks melt away in pleasure.
Wow.
But I can tell that these bananas are surely every bit their equal. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this gift, Asha. Hanuma? You know, Hanuman, hold on. The monkey god? One of my closest allies? What's that? You've never even heard of him? Poor Hanuman. I guess even picking up and carrying a whole mountain wasn't enough to make you famous. Ouch! You're in no position to be laughing at Lakshmana. ... Hold on, I sincerely doubt the answer could be no, but let me ask you something, just to make sure. Have you ever heard the name Rama before? Innocently cocking head, like, oh. What?
Oh no! ...
My name is Karna. I'm the warrior who once fought alongside the Kauravas, the descendants of King Kuru. Have you heard my name before? Shaking head. I see. Well, that is no surprise. I still have a long way to go before I reach the heights of mastery I strive for.
I don't think that's the problem, Karna.
I mean, there's such a thing as being too humble, right?
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous, Karna. That's giving yourself far too little credit.
You tell him, Holmes.
It is no exaggeration to say that in the India from proper human history, there is not a single person alive who has not heard your names. That is how great your heroic deeds were. So if the people here have no familiarity with the myths of the past, or the figures from well-known stories, that would mean that neither the Mahabharata... Is that how you say Mahabharata, or the Ramayana exist in this lost belt. This is one of those words, like, where I see it, I'm like, I know what they're talking about, but I'm like, I've never said it out loud in my life.
Yeah.
Alternatively, they may have existed in the past, but have since been forgotten. How sad to think that the people of this day have never heard of my grand exploits. No, wait. Does this mean we can't even be sure my exploits happened here? And if they didn't, does that mean that neither I nor Sita existed in this India? Either way, if Asha hasn't heard of you, there's no point in pursuing this line of questioning any further. I think it's best if we stick to questions she'll actually be able to help us with, starting with our campsite.
Well, you ask her what that triangle cube thing is.
Yeah. Ask her what she thinks of the tree. I don't know. Asha, we're looking for a place where we can rest for the night. Can you think of any good spots? Well, there's a cave near here we used to play hide and seek. Anything that would give us shelter from the wind and rain sounds great. Would you show us the way there? Sure, follow me. Well, that's nice.
To be quite honest, I'm surprised her father let her out of her sight, or out of his sight.
And on the way, we can ask about the really important things, like the you-know-what over there. Yes. Right, Asha, can I ask you something? Do you know anything about that giant tree way off in the distance? Oh, you're curious about it too, huh? So am I. Hold on, it just sprang up out of nowhere a while ago. I was so surprised. Is that all you know about it? I mean, to be fair, regular people don't really know what these trees are, so... Although, in the past Lost Belts, they didn't even know that it was there, I guess. And in LB4, maybe it was snowing too much, I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's really far away, you know? Most of the people in town say it probably has something to do with our god, like God Sky Boulder. What's that?
God Sky Boulder. Huh.
That's actually what I wanted to ask you about next. Is God Sky Boulder what you call that enormous cube floating over those mountains? Uh-huh. God Sky Boulder. So that's what it's called, yeah.
Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue
It doesn't. Now that we know its name, the next question is obvious. What exactly is it? I don't think she knows. Well, that's a funny question. God Sky Boulder is God Sky Boulder. Wow, thanks for answering the question, Asha. 100 points for you. It's been around forever, just like the sun and the ground. Everyone knows that.
Oh.
I don't know what else to say. God Sky Boulder is God Sky Boulder, just like the sun is the sun. Alright.
I guess it just is what it is.
Yeah. I'm positive my father would say the same thing. Then why is it called God Sky Boulder? Not that I can imagine how humans could have made such a thing. I think it's because our god made it. Or maybe because he lives there? Alright. Sorry, I really don't know. Nobody ever goes near it. Oh, and why is that? Speaking for myself, I find it an enormously compelling object of interest. Most mysterious indeed. It is without a doubt worth investigating. Maybe they're not really allowed to. I just know it's got something to do with our god, so people are supposed to stay away. Besides, they also say there are lots of Kali around there, trying to kill our god. It's not just me, my father, my aunt, nobody in Bichu ever goes there. Oh yeah, we have to ask you about the Kali too. From what we saw, I'm guessing their attacks happen pretty regularly, but... Wow, you mean the Kali never come to your town, travelers? That's so surprising! You must be from somewhere really far away, especially if you can't even see God Sky Boulder from there. But yeah, of course the Kali show up a lot whenever Yuga is about to end. And since tomorrow's Kali Yuga, I bet there'll be way more tomorrow than there were today. Oh, sounds dangerous.
What's a Yuga?
Huh? What are you talking about? You mean you don't know? I thought everybody knew. Lots of Kali show up on Kali Yuga, since it's the last Yuga and all. That's why everyone always locks their doors even tighter and prays even harder than they did for, the Vapara Yuga today. ... Question, what will happen when tomorrow is over? You mean you travelers don't even know that? That's really surprising. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, even Vihan. I mean, it's something as natural as the sun giving us daylight, you know? Let's just say we're from somewhere really far, really off the beaten path. A place pretty much at the ends of the earth where everything from society to history is fundamentally different. So please tell us, Asha, what happens when Kali Yuga is over? Why, our god passes judgment, and everyone dies, of course!
Well, she sounds really...
She's pretty nonchalant about that.
Yeah.
But then, if our god decides you're worthy, he brings you back to life, and the first happy Yuga starts all over again. Oh, this is like samsara or something.
Yeah,
reincarnation stuff.
That's what I was thinking about that as well. Since that's pretty prominent.
I think that was in the title.
Yeah. And,
Interesting. Also kinda scary though. Alright, so we finished up to section 1. We'll finish section 2 and we'll probably have to call it a day. I mean, these sections are really long. I mean, I've only been streaming for 2 hours, so I don't really mind going for longer, but we'll see how long this is.
Yeah.
And then we can decide. Because, I mean, like I said, these sections are pretty long. So, I mean, you know, we'll see. Let's go. Although this has been pretty interesting so far. Munch, munch. Banana fo, fo, fo.
Are you eating a banana?
These bananas are really good, but I'm glad we found a good campsite, but... Munch, munch. Hey, it's Rama with the banana. Munch. Let me just make sure I have these yuga straight, Asha. In this world, the first yuga lasts for 4 days, the second lasts for 3, the third lasts for 2, and the final one, Kali Yuga, comes on the final day. Do I have that right? Uh-huh. Oh, but they do say each yuga used to be way longer a long time ago. Once upon a time, I heard there used to be things called years and months during each yuga, though I don't know what they are. Alright. Maybe that's why my father always says it's a lot harder to keep track of things like anniversaries now. I wonder if he remembers that my 4,000th day of being alive is coming up soon.
Oh, wow. 4,000?
That's a lot of days.
She's older than us.
Is she? 4,000 days and years? 4,000 days in years is... She's
10 years
almost
old.
11 years old.
Never mind, we are older than her.
Oh my god, if you're not...
No, for some reason, 4,000 day, I was translating to 4,000 years.
Oh, jeez, I was like,
because I'm like, that's really
she's older than us.
No, I was like, oh shit, you're 4,000 years old. I'm like, that's...
No, yeah, she's 4,000, she's almost 4,000 days old.
She's almost 11.
Then, when Kali Yuga is over, you said a god will then pass judgment, killing everyone and bringing them back to life, right? An actual god. I guess it's certainly not impossible, especially given what we saw in Scandinavia, but still. So this judgment is just a normal part of life here? I guess so. Uh-huh. As long as you pray, everything stays the same, just like how the sun rises when it's morning. It would seem our shared perceptions of normality are fundamentally misaligned. This could be quite difficult. After all, it only makes sense that someone who perceives such abnormalities to be entirely mundane would find them unremarkable. We'll just have to take each difference one at a time. Let's start with something simple. In this case, I think it's got to be defining exactly what a yuga is. Yugas might be a pretty well-known concept, but it's still important to make sure we're all on the same page. Yes, please explain. Plus, talking about it might help us figure out what the differences are between our concept and Asha's concept. So first off, does everyone here know what yugas are in our world? I don't, so I was hoping you could fill me in. I do, but I'd like to go over them anyways. Let's just fill us in. Yugas are a Hindu concept that says the world is always cycling between 4 distinct periods. In order, those periods are called Krita or Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Vapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga.
Okay.
When the Kali Yuga draws near, law, order, and morality cease to exist, and the world starts to fill up with evil instead. Then, when the Kali Yuga ends, the gods are said to destroy the world, remake it, and let a new Krita Yuga begin all over again. Thank you, Captain. Not at all. I just overheard something with which I was familiar, so I thought I would chime in. That's all I had to say. Well, thanks. Captain, now I see. If your true name is what I think it is, then you would have some ties to India. So you guys do know what yugas are. Well, that's a surprise. Everything's a surprise to you, girl. Oh, I get it. You were just teasing me, weren't you? You're so silly. This truly is difficult. There are some concepts we share and some we don't, and both kinds are mixed together in the same word. At least it seems that we're mostly on the same page when it comes to our enemy. I also knew that devils called Kali appeared during the Kali Yuga to plunge the world into chaos. Sure, but according to Asha there, today is only supposed to be the third one, the Dvapara Yuga. Oh, the Kali are always around. There are just more of them depending on the Yuga. You almost never see one during the Krita Yuga, and there's so many during the Kali Yuga, it's shocking. If a Kali kills you, you won't be able to receive the god's blessing anymore. That's why everyone prays so hard. So it's not getting killed they're worried about, but what comes afterwards? Does she mean that in a religious sense? Whatever the reasons for it, it sounds like there will be even more Kali attacking that town tomorrow. What would you have us do, Master? We can't just stand by and do nothing. Absolutely not. I agree. Kaldea values human life above all else, even if that notion flies in the face of how this lost belt works. Exactly. Sometimes there are things you just have to do, regardless of whether people hate you or even cast stones at you for it. In my case, those things come so naturally to me that it's hardly even a choice. My body just ends up moving on its own. I think that's what happened back when I lent my aid to Sugriva long ago. That man I failed to save earlier, his dying scream was not one of a man who had made peace with his fate. This system seems evil to me. I may no longer be able to save that man's life, but I can at least make sure that tragedy never happens again. Then, we are decided. We fight. This lost belt may not be familiar to us. Yet for some reason, this land of India feels familiar to me. Perhaps some of me originates here, as well as China. I can't say why. But I will not hesitate to protect these innocent people. Now we know what is happening. Tomorrow I will work even harder than ever. Do not worry, Master and Mash. Nesha, we're counting on you guys. We have only just begun our investigation of this Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness, to say nothing of this God Sky Boulder object. Given that those townspeople could help shed some light on these things, I would certainly hate to lose any of them. It would be dangerous to help them, but I won't stop you from doing so. The townspeople also called those white creatures sacred beasts, and said they were God's agents, or they were the God's agents. But there weren't nearly enough of them to handle all the Kali, and that's before they went and tried to attack us too. We can't count on them. If we're going to be fighting even more Kali tomorrow, I would like to find another fighter or two to shore up our ranks while we still have the chance. Yeah. And given what happened earlier, I don't think we can expect the townspeople to help us out. Fidgeting. Ooh, what do you know? What is it, Asha? Is something the matter? No, nothing's wrong. See, back in town, I actually peeked out the window and saw you guys fighting. Oh, I was still praying to our god the whole time, so I think I should be totally fine. You were amazing. I've seen people go hunting before, and you guys didn't move anything like them. It was like you weren't even human. ...
They're just seasoned fighters.
Yeah. Then I saw you talking to other people far away after I followed you, and got surprised all over again. So, I was just wondering, are you guys maybe gods, but not the god? Gods who aren't the god. That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah. Well, you know, there's only one god, and you're obviously not him, right? That's all I meant. I hope I didn't say anything weird. Interesting. There's only one god. Yeah, only one god, but India's pantheon is known for being one of the largest in all mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. I guess I did say something weird. I'm sorry. Lately, there have been rumors going around of people who seem like gods but aren't the gods, so I just thought. As a matter of fact, Rama here is practically a god. As a matter of fact, Karna here is practically a god.
Why not both?
Yeah. That is not true, Master. I'm merely the son of Surya, god of the sun. That's close enough. I am certainly no god myself. I knew it. I've never heard of any god by that name before, but that's still amazing. I'm shocked. If Asha thought we were the beings she heard rumors about, that would of course mean people are talking about other beings like us. It sure does, and whoever it is, they're very likely to be a servant. I knew there had to be at least one in this lost belt. They say one of them came to Bichu not too long ago. I think they're staying on a mountain near here. Are they a friend of yours? Well, they will soon be friends of ours, right?
We'll find out.
They came to your town? Uh-huh. It was during the last Krita Yuga, though I didn't get to meet them myself. But they only took a little look around town before they went to the mountain. Are you sure they were not just a passing traveler? I guess they could have been, but I heard they dressed really funny, and they even said they were a god. Huh. It could be a divine spirit. And if they were alone, they could also be a rogue servant. I'm sure they would be a powerful addition to our forces if we could convince them to help us. Indeed, there is still a lot we don't know about this world's Yugas. But we can focus on them once we have dealt with this immediate threat. Now that we've eaten our fill of those delicious bananas, I say we try and look for this being next. I'm sorry, I wish I could show you the way, but I need to get home before I get in trouble. Yeah, you do that. That's okay. If you can just tell us where to look, I'm sure we can find this place ourselves. I'm actually more worried about you, Asha. Yeah. I know your town isn't too far from here, but I still don't like the idea of making you walk home by yourself. I'll be fine. The Kali only just showed up, and I can always count on Vihan too.
But your dog is not here.
Oh right, I didn't bring him with me, 'cause he's injured. Yep. But it's okay, I can be home in no time as long as I run all the way there. Master, could you see that she gets home safely without her noticing? Would you mind quietly making sure she gets back safe? Yeah, go do that. Very well, you have my word that no harm will come to her. Okay then, see you later, Miss God? Just Miss is fine, see you later.
Wow, we didn't even correct her that we're not a god.
Did we tell her our name? I don't know.
No.
Bye! See you, Asha. You know, I was so surprised when she came all the way after us just to say thanks. Especially given how the adults there reacted to us. She was so sweet, and we learned a lot of useful things from her. Definitely. That said, Mash, I'm sure you're already aware of this, but... Yes, I know. Well, what's up? Once we destroy this lost belt, she and Ajay are going to disappear, just like the people we met in the other ones. Yup. From a purely pragmatic perspective, maintaining good relations with the locals will facilitate our information gathering efforts. I suppose the only advice I can give is to not think about it too much. Yeah. Holmes is right. Let's just be ourselves and not worry about it for now. Yeah, that's all we can really do, really. I mean, we know that eventually they will no longer be a part of this world, but, you know, you should still try to be friendly with them while you can, and you do need the information still, so...
You don't want them to suffer that much.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do. Okay, Master. I did as you instructed, Master. Asha walked straight back to town, and is now safe and sound in her home. Thanks, Karna. I appreciate it. Thanks, Karna. I kept an eye out for Kali on the way there and back, but didn't see a single one. However, I can't say for certain whether that is because they had just attacked, as Asha said, or if it was merely a coincidence. Unfortunately, there is still a great deal we do not know about these beings. Yup. Well, it won't be long before we face them again, and that gives us all the more reason to bolster our forces. So let us be off to this mountain where the god lives. I wonder what sort of god they are. It would certainly be nice if it turns out to be one we know, just to save time. Of course, I'm hoping that it will be Sita. She's the avatar of Lakshmi, so she could easily have ended up being treated as a god in her own right. I hope you will be reunited with her as well, but there is no guarantee this servant will even be an Indian god. That's true. They are just as likely to turn out to be a god from the West or some other religion altogether. The odds of our encountering a familiar face are really quite slim. Just try not to get your hopes up too high. Alright, that was the end of section 2.
Do you think you can read more? Or do you want to read more?
Honestly, I'm fine to read more.
Yeah.
We're reading at a pretty good pace today. These sections they're long, but they're not that long.
Right. Yeah. They don't feel very long, that's for sure.
Okay, so maybe we'll do section 3. I'm excited
because we're finally getting into it.
Yeah, right?
And it's like, I don't want to stop just yet.
I know, who is this mysterious encounter? Alright, so let's finish up section 3 for today, if we can, and we'll call it a day probably after this. Alright, let's go. Section 3. A mountain where one encounters God. Sounds exciting. Ooh, very cool. So I guess this shows the different yugas, right? And what state we're on. So this is the mountain Asha told us about. So far, I'm not seeing the god we're looking for. I don't detect a servant reading from here. What can you sense? I think I can sense something akin to a divine aura, but it's too faint to be certain. I sense it too. At least we would seem to be on the right track. Let's keep looking around. Hey! Is anyone here? Sita! It's me, Rama! Is anyone here? Fo. This is getting us nowhere. We should split up and cover more ground. That is very true. I can fly by using my wind fire wheels. I will search from the skies above. Sounds like a plan. But please don't go off too far, Neja. We don't know what else might be here. Do you think she'll be okay? She'll be fine. Don't worry, she's a venerated hero in her own right. I'm sure she'll be fine. She said it herself. She's somewhat similar to us in certain ways. I do agree that her tendency to rush headlong towards her goals with a single-minded earnestness has the potential to cause trouble. But I also doubt there are few who can keep up with her sheer airborne maneuverability. That's true. Besides, it seems we have our own things to worry about. Oh. Yeah, I figures there'd be a monster or two hanging around the mountain where that god lives. Think you guys could take these things out quickly so you can get back to looking for them, please? Yup. Well, that was short. And we can just take... Well, I have Karna and Rama already, so let's just bring someone who looks like they... Oh, you're... I don't know. Yeah, Indian servant. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Indian Wolf A. Okay. Yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot to use Karna's skill. Oh well. Man, Kama is good. She sure is. Yep. Alright. I guess we're getting the middle one. Do you think you're almost done the chapter?
What chapter?
LB4?
No, I'm still on section 4.
Oh.
I just started. I started when you started the stream.
Oh.
I don't really know how many sections there are, though.
I actually don't know either. Let's check. Let's see. Let me play this first.
Let's see, main quests. I think there's 20 parts?
Okay, I think that's pretty typical for a Lost Belt, though. 20-something parts? Okay, almost there, guys. I want to see Rama's NP, to be honest. But
you're close.
Yeah, so close, but not close enough.
Maybe, I was gonna say maybe you could get it this turn, but you could just end it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be bringing Rama along.
Maybe
next time just give him a
better charge. Yeah. Oh, yay, Bond 1. Oh, Bond 5, yay! Alright, I can switch him for somebody else. Have you disposed of all the hostiles then? Yes, it was no problem. I don't think the Ortonax has ever been in better shape. It's so much more stable now than it was before we came to the Wandering Sea. Not only does it have properly outfitted equipment now, but having both Da Vinci and Sion fine-tune it like... Fine-tune it is like... This one proverb I heard a while ago. Giving an ogre a heavy weapon?
Okay.
What? Something's not right. I knew it. I thought it sounded strange as soon as the words left my mouth. Can't say I've ever heard of that proverb before. Kituki's the one who taught me that expression, but I think something might have gotten lost in translation.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Japanese sayings either. I was speaking about our enemies. They are indeed all gone, but there is still something else here. Something whose intentions I cannot discern. Huh? There. Where? Oh! Show yourself. The dust cleared to show. Oh! A human with a sublimely beautiful body. Alright. A body with perfect symmetry.
Perfect symmetry.
As if it were the epitome of genderless beauty. Their lips curved in an indomitable but amicable smile. Even after Karna's spear sailed past them. grazing their side and obliterating a boulder with sufficient force to impale 100 frail-bodied humans. They were smiling. Clearly not phased. They were smiling with the same casual ease as a person enjoying a gentle breeze at an outdoor cafe.
Yeah, Lance just got thrown at me. That's fine.
Their face betraying not so much as a hint of fear or panic. It was as though they had not just had... It was as though they had not just had not a care in the world. Wait, that sounds wrong. It was
as though they had not just had not a care in the world.
I feel like that was worded a bit wrong.
They had not just... Whatever.
It was though as they had not a care in the world. Let's just say that. Even after being millimeters from death. Yeah, that's very close. My, since when is a servant supposed to go tossing spears at fragile little humans? Were you a normal human, I would indeed be deeply ashamed, but I sensed such an attack would not nearly be enough to end you. Now that I've seen you for myself, I'm even more confident in that assertion. Well, doesn't that just smack of a bit of ex post facto covering your derriere, honey?
Okay.
I thought I'd hidden myself pretty well, so imagine my surprise when that spear went whizzing past me. Oh well, that's what I get for not being more careful about investigating strange noises. Your Pepperoncino! Hey, long time no see, Mashy. Mashy! Oh my, you're so much more expressive now than you were the last time I saw you. Well, I think that's just peachy. I mean, I've been pretty excited to meet Pepe.
Yeah.
People seem to really like them a lot, so... Definitely has a lot of character.
Mm-hmm.
The moment I saw that thing soaring across the sky, I was overcome with emotion. Loathing as foul and putrid as excrement. Rage so hot it could blind me, and above all, something, I couldn't ignore no matter how hard I tried. Which is why I had to destroy it, no matter what. ... What? Oh no! Who are you fighting, Neja?
In the air.
No. It faded to black. Could it be Ash? I don't know.
In the air?
I don't know. Maybe he throws his wheel or something.
Maybe.
Scandinavia Pepperoncino, you're one of the cryptors. Absatively,
I guess.
You must be Kalia's new director. As for you, why, you must be Mashy's master.
Mashy's
Jacqueline.
master.
That's right. ... That's right.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh my, how forthcoming of you. I like that. If you're here, Pepperoncino, then... You must be the cryptor in charge of this lost belt, aren't you? Yes, I suppose I am. So you're here to stop us from cutting down the tree of emptiness. So you're the one trying to grow this lost belt. I don't know, I kind of want to press both of them, but obviously can't. Which one would you go for?
Honestly, I feel like they'd give you the same answers.
Yeah,
but maybe that's
okay,
just me.
let's just go with the second one. ... Oh, right! Almost slipped my mind. Before we do that whole song and dance, there's something I really should warn you about. Oh, and what is that? Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy to sit here and chat with you all you like. But maybe you should be a little more concerned about your absent friend right now?
Oh, Neja?
Oh no. Huh? What are you talking about? What is... Look out! Something's plummeting right towards you. Oh no! Please don't be Neja. They're servants. Oh boy. One of them's Neja, but her vital signs are dropping like a rock. Oh boy.
Oh
no.
Maybe she'll have an early exit.
And the other one is... What in the world? Neja, don't die. Oh no. Kuh. Ah. Neja! Master! It's Neja! But her body is... I failed. Oh, she's really going! Oh no! I was careless. Master, I'm sorry. Oh no, Neja, you hardly showed up in the story! Well, I guess that's what happens when you show up 3 times. You can't be in all of it. It's okay, Neja. It was nice while you lasted. This is beyond terrible. It would be one thing if I had only lost, but this... Master, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have helped you more. That's alright, Neja.
You did your best.
Well, damn. Who took out Neja? Ah! Keep your guard up, Master. We can mourn for her later. Those dust clouds are clearing away, and whoever killed Neja is about to step out. Oh, wow, color swapped Neja. Huh? Neja? I'm afraid not. Yes, that is Neja, but she's not the one we know. Yeah, clearly. Like Yaru Neja or something. I'll be direct. The Neja you know is gone. Her spirit origin has completely vanished. The Neja before you now is not the one summoned at the Wandering Sea, nor the one who was present at Chaldea. I suspect that servant there is a different side of Neja, and an enemy who serves this lost belt. ... Report. Individual exercise complete. Hereby returning to my duty as a Divine General. Divine General. Alright. Eliminating foreign elements. Commencing operation. Oh no! I have a report to make. That tall man is gone. I didn't even see him leave. Wow, he's sneaky. That's concerning too. But we don't have time to go looking for him now. I don't know if this is Neja. Hold on. I don't know if this Neja is his servant or not, but her intentions couldn't be more hostile. We'll have to focus on dealing with her first. Here she comes, Master and Mash. I know how you feel right now, but you need to get your hands in the game. I might be screwed with who I brought. Right. Disengaging or next limiters. Preparing for full-powered anti-servant combat.
Well, try your best.
Yep. We'll do just that. Oh wait, I didn't choose yet. All right, perfect. It's a berserker. Whew. Okay. Foreigner. Okay. Yeah, level 100.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe we should bring Mash, to be honest. Yeah, sounds like a plan. And, well, there's only one. Let's bring Mash, alright. Well, these guys can stay for now, and we'll see how we do. Oh, wait, no, I can switch this guy. Let's see. I'll switch it with... I don't know, who looks more useful in this situation? Maybe Gorgon. Sure! Oh, 111 skills. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's go anyway.
I mean, you kicked out Rama, so you could have always brought him back.
That's true! Oh! No, well, he doesn't need bond.
Oh, did you finish bonding with him?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Oh, that is very scary. Okay. Alright, well, let's... Ooh, that crit hurt. Can I do this? Oh. Okay. That was not the skill I thought it was. Well,
were you trying to stun her or something, or?
No, I thought, I forgot that his skill, like, didn't, like, take away buffs. Yeah, never mind. Okay, well, this is kind of getting scary. So, let's do this first and let Mash soak up some hits, and let's do this. Truthfully, I don't know how useful Karna will be in this fight. Man, Mash really needs stars.
I think this was one of the fights that I lost.
Oof,
that I had to refight.
Yeah.
And then there was another one I also lost up ahead, but yeah, I don't know about this one, but yeah, you could go for it. Heroing double X.
What does this do? Ignore invincible NP. Gain NP. Threat to humanity. I don't think this is a threat to humanity.
I think you'll be okay.
Let's. Oh, it worked! Yay! Truthfully, oh man, she doesn't have the stars or whatever. I'm training her anyways. Alright. I mean, still did a very decent chunk of damage, but...
There, you can use your Pierce invincibility.
Yeah. Okay. Mash, take a hit or two, if you can. Ooh, come on. Ouch. Okay, well, it's okay. You tried. I don't really know how to use Gorgon, to be honest. Okay, so I might actually need to bring a better team to this, which is not surprising. But you know what? I feel like I got further than I was expecting. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I played this, I got her to 1000 HP left. I'm like, damn it.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah. Okay, you might do it. You might. I feel like you could. You could use the star skill.
Yeah, but then she doesn't get any of the stars. Let's see.
Let's go Izo.
Yeah, maybe I can get Izo's NP. I don't know if it'll work well, but...
You already had, like, all the stars already.
Yeah, but
it's fine. Well, no, he probably had most of them, but not all of them.
Yeah. Actually, I probably should have tried using his skills. I don't know if she would count as, like, a human enemy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh. Oh, scary.
Yeah, definitely for Izo, I put on that evade.
Yeah. Oh, so close. Alright, come on, you can do it! Alright, yes, the power of class advantage prevails! Yeah, that I should not have won that, but whatever, I did, so yay!
That's all that matters.
But I can swap Izo out now, so that's nice. She's strong! Yes, she is. Battle is proceeding smoothly. Victory is at hand. You might be a little more talkative than our Neja, but you don't understand your situation at all. Denied. There is nothing wrong with my analytical capabilities. Ooh, he's running away. ... Higher priority recalled. Disengaging from battle. Alright, and she's gone. Damn, she got away. She was acting on her master's orders? Or, no, was she acting on her master's orders? I can't tell, but that Neja was a formidable fighter indeed. I sense that she is optimized for this land. If we had kept at it, one of us would have ended up resorting to releasing the full power of their noble phantasm. Sounds serious. Perhaps we should be grateful that this mountain where the god we are looking for resides still stands intact. Yeah. Oh, Mash. Yeah. We lost Neja. I know what's going on. It's a lot like the tides. No matter how much you plead, no matter how much you pray, there are some things you can't stop. And you just have to accept them. I got to know Neja pretty decently myself after I met her in the Wandering Sea.
Is that so?
It's true that I was interested in how her mechanical body was made with sage arts, but I also felt we were similar somehow. So I know that Neja was a great warrior and an upstanding servant. I'm sure she was prepared for this, much more than she needed to be. She would never want you guys to be so sad about her that you stopped moving forward. Yes, you're right. Let me just ask you one thing. Did she die in vain? No. Not at all. The enemy's sheer mobility was like few things I have ever seen. If Neja hadn't come in contact with them first, they might have taken us by surprise and critically injured all of us. If that's what you think, hero of benefaction, then it must be true. Then when we get back and I make my report to Sion, I'll tell her Neja fulfilled her duties admirably. I'm sorry. I'm okay now. Let's get back to work. Agreed. Now is not the time for you to worry about this other Neja. We'll handle that analysis on our end. Although, one thing I did notice in your battle just now was that she did not appear to be subject to this world's estrangement effect as you are. So we may be able to learn more about that effect by focusing our efforts there.
Okay, that's fair.
This world's estrangement effect. That's a good way to put it. It does feel like we aren't truly in this world, even though we clearly are. Anyway, we won't have answers for you anytime soon, so I'd like you guys to keep going with your God search for now. Then we'll do just that. Come now, cheer up. King's orders. Moping around won't get us anywhere. Sometimes you have to say goodbye before you're ready, and others you get to meet someone you never expected to. That's life. Now come on, Master. We have a new god to meet. Yeah. Okay, let's go find them. Let's go find them. Foe! Yes, Master. I promise to give this search my full effort.
I guess we could find them.
Mash is just really sad about Ninja, you know. Though I don't blame her. That was really unexpected.
I mean, this is only section 3.
Yeah.
Already lost her.
Question mark. Let's see who that is. All that aside. Can't find them. Where is this god? I can sense something nearby, but I don't see them anywhere. I've actually worked up a sweat from walking around so much. I think I'll take a little break here. Oh, hey, there you are! Aha! This rock should make a fine seat. There we go. Ah! Well, what in the world was that? It sounded like a pig squealing for its life. Oh, that's not nice. I can't take it anymore. Hee! A beautiful boy's beautiful body coming in direct contact with me.
Wow.
Okay, calm down, Jinako. I mean, never mind that. Ahem. Testing. How dare you, humans, mans, bow your head before me. You are in the presence of a god. Odd. Okay. Leave here at once if you value your lives. Do that, and I promise your family will live in health, and your business will prosper.
Okay.
Alright. What the? Did the rock just talk? It sure did. Foe. Special translation. Alright, kill it with fire!
With fire.
What was that? What a cheeky little animal you are, daring to challenge a god. Hoo-hee-hee, yes, I can understand you. Know why? 'Cause I'm a god! Very well then, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have. Now leave all your money behind as an offering. Man, these words. Alright. Maybe it's because she's in the statue that it's echoing?
I think she's just doing it on purpose.
Probably, though. Alright, so let's just bring double Rama, whatever, man. Okay, we can switch out Izo, though. Let's bring Serenity. And, we can bring Rama back. Saber, there we go. Let's go, double Rama! We can probably do this, right? Oh no, she might be kind of hard. Okay, maybe I should bring Mash. You know what, whatever, we'll fight this first. And see. Is Jinako AoE? I think she is. She like kind of like propels herself.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot of life. Mysterious divine elephant statue. I can't see up ahead.
Thriving business, eh?
Oh, suddenly got an evade out of nowhere. Okay, well, I won't say no to that.
Like, I'll take it.
Yeah. That being said, not doing that much damage to her. Wow, that kind of hurt. Alright, let's do that. Let me see. I don't think there's any other buffs I can give. Oh, what the? Child abduction? Oh no. Well, I hope that young girl is okay. Okay, well, let's keep going. I turned off notifications, but I don't think you can turn off Amber Alerts.
No.
Alright, let's see. I don't really know what to choose here. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I don't actually know what Rama's overcharge it.
I have no idea.
But
you could probably just check.
I kind of figured just putting Karna first so that she would have Buster resistance down would help. That was pretty alright. Okay.
That's banana animation.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess. I don't think either of these really matter. But since they're still alive, I don't think that did anything. Wait, maybe I should have done Karna instead. Aw, shoot. I should have Buster changed. Oh well. Oh, okay, so it's not her NP. I guess that makes sense. Let's do this first. Oh no! Aw, man.
That's too bad. But at least you have your Rama still.
Yeah. Alright. Surprisingly, her vampirism skill or whatever it is has been working, which is nice. Ooh, alright.
Ouch.
Yeah. Aw, man.
Aren't wound cancers good against Avengers? I'm not too sure why you have Gorgon.
Yeah, oh, she's getting Bond in the back, okay? I hope I just have to break her bar. Oh, thank God for those crits.
Ouch.
Yeah, Giaco's been, Mysterious Divine Elephant Statue has been dealing a lot of damage. I don't know if this will help. Oh, nice! Alright.
Let's go, Python. entry pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Please say this is the end. Oh, thank God. Alright. Let us continue. Worship me, praise me, spoil me. Run to the convenience store and get me some more ice cream so I can concentrate on grinding. Oh man. If that is not a mood though. Hey Karna, this divine aura, it can't be what I think it is, can it? ... Don't move, Rama. This won't take long. Huh? What? What? Aww. Hey, watch it! Do you have any idea what a close shave that was? Your spearhead was just a few centimeters away from making a yucky shish kebab out of my flab. ... Karna, what are you doing here? I was just about to ask you that. What are you doing here? Blank, 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 blank. Fo, fo. Well.
Karna's like, I've heard this before.
Yeah. Are we fighting her? I guess so, huh? Okay, so what is actually going against Moon Cancer? Rulers, right?
Yep.
Pretty sure it is. Okay, well, hey, let's go.
Pretty good. I used my my Martha as well.
I
used Martha and I used Sherlock. But
well, I don't have Sherlock, so
Martha is definitely the better choice if you ask me.
Let's do this. Actually, I don't have stars with this comp, so let's replace this.
This is the one where I actually died because I didn't bring good enough people to fight her. And because...
Okay, so let's make an actual team then.
Oh. Well, no, like, as long as you have rulers, because I didn't switch my party around.
Oh,
right?
okay. And then like, maybe I'll just bring, like, MASH or something.
Also, I have Izo in the back, he's level 1, so, like...
Oh.
Yeah.
That didn't even level up your Izo?
No, I'm kind of saving my EXP right now.
Oh yeah, true.
I can level him up in a week.
Where is Twice when you need him? There you go. I guess it doesn't hurt to give MASH a Twice, I guess. Or I'll just give her this. Sure. Alright, let's go. Karna, what are you doing here? I was just about to ask you that. What are you doing here? Blank, 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 blank. There was a woman in there? You two know each other? Did I just say something? What a strange feeling. I have no idea why I said I was just about to ask you that, or what it was I wanted to say afterwards. This is all very unclear, even to me. I've never met this woman before, and yet... It's strange. I don't know how to describe this feeling. It feels as though I've just met the light of my life. Oh, wow!
I didn't know you had that strong feelings for her, but okay.
I mean, he did a lot for her, right?
Yeah, of course,
but, yeah, but wow, light of your life.
That's quite strong.
Yeah. And like I've just encountered my big sister. And like I've just encountered my life coach. Wow! And like I've just encountered someone who needs to be cared for and tended to all at once. I'm afraid I don't know how else to put it. ... So that's what's going on. I guess that makes sense since Karna's not a god. So he just vaguely remembers his former masters from other worlds.
I guess she remembers.
Yeah, Oh well, can't help that now. Besides, nobody has to know as long as I keep my mouth shut. I mean, some things are, best to be kept private, I guess. But, it kind of sucks when, when masters and servants, forge such a strong bond with each other, but then, on subsequent summonings, they won't remember them, right? And so, yeah. They were one of the best parts of CCC.
Yeah, they really were, definitely. I really enjoyed their part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jinako herself is a very interesting character, and the way that they kind of played off each other and how they kind of moved through her struggles together was really good. Yeah, I really liked them a lot. Which is why I spent so many courts on her, but she didn't come. But anyways. So you feel like we're friends even though we've never met before, What do you know? That's more or less how I feel too. I get the feeling a lot of stuff's happened, but I can't seem to remember any of it clearly. Hey, doesn't this remind you of one of those RPGs where the protags got amnesia and a tortured past? I guess so. I wonder when we'll get to the cutscene where I awaken to my hidden power. Not that waking up is really all that high on my to-do list, really. They had the best outcome of the Moon Hologram War. Yeah, definitely,
I really
for
think
sure.
They did. I mean, considering Jinako, wasn't particularly active. But she was active in her own way.
Yeah, but he saved her.
Yeah.
Personally, I prefer to hang out in the starter village and wait for someone else to defeat the final boss. I see, you're, a very unique person.
To say the least, I guess.
Wait, there's one thing I know for sure. You're human. But then, how are you cloaked in that divine aura? Oh, that. Sorry, Karna, but you got it all wrong. I guess not even your vaunted sight managed to see all the way to the truth of the matter this time. Me, human? Perish the thought. I'll have you know I'm one of the best known and most popular gods in the whole world. Just call me Ganesha. ... Oh, they're so disappointed. Hey, which one of you just called me Indian mythology sideshow act?
Oh no.
Look, I can understand why you do a double take at a gal with an elephant for a head, but my fame and divinity are the real deal. So show me the respect I deserve, damn it! Of course I respect Ganesha, and I can more or less tell that your divine aura is genuine. But then there's this other aura that couldn't be further from the divine. Yes, that's it exactly, Rama. I'm impressed. It only took you a moment to see through this being's true nature. Hey, you don't gotta be that impressed. From what you have said, the young lady appears to be a pseudo-servant with the divine spirit Ganesha as her core. Ganesha is known for many things, including wisdom, wealth, prosperity, fortune, business, and the removal of obstacles. Truly fascinating.
The removal of obstacles. That's interesting.
Well, my thing is like, how did Jinako become a suit? Oh my gosh, what is up with this? Not again. Alright, no. We gotta fix it. Hold on, give us a sec. Oh, now it fixes itself. Alright. Damn it. Wasn't like this before. Alright, anyways. I was just gonna say, I wonder how Jinako managed to, I guess...
become a pseudo-servant.
Well, number one, become a pseudo-servant, but become a pseudo-servant of wisdom, wealth, prosperity, fortune, and business. Removal of obstacles.
You can do it if you try. You can do anything.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure.
Truly fascinating.
Chaldea has had its fair share of divine spirits. Divine spirit servants of all kinds, but this one looks to be much more like its vessel than the spirit inhabiting it. Think Zhuguliang, only with a divine spirit instead of a heroic one. I've definitely heard the name Ganesha before, and I think I at least know the essentials about him. His elephant head is probably his most famous aspect, and he is also said to be the son of Shiva's wife, Parvati. It's too bad Parvati's not here with us, then you could have had a nice mother-child reunion. Geh, She's around too. Oh, yeah.
True. I feel like everybody has that reaction to Parvati, or at least Kama did.
Yeah. Oh, not right now. I was just speaking hypothetically. Do you not wish to see her? I mean, she kind of shares the face of a lot of trauma, probably, on the, moon.
Oh, true.
Oh, well, it's not like I'd mind or anything. I just really don't care for the way she always blurts out whatever she's thinking. While I'm at it, would it have killed her to give birth to me in a more normal way? As for my old papam, well, he's the guy who cut off my head and figured everything would be fine if he just stuck an elephant in its place. Wow. So I'm not sure I'd really know what to say if I ran into him now.
I've got no words.
Yeah. Basically, even I, Ganesha, might start freaking out a bit if both my parents were here. Though I do still respect them, I think. I see. That sounds complicated. It sure does. Oh, I had just about enough of this. Well done on finding a divine spirit servant, but you didn't come all this way to waste time on meaningless drivel. Who's this stout old guy?
Stout old guy.
You were about to say fat, weren't you? Well, I'm a god, so I figured I'd show some mercy and not diss you at our first meeting.
Wow. She kind of got halfway there.
So kind. Is that so? Well, how bloody kind of you. Frankly, you're the last one here who should be commenting on my physique. Does this mean you now have a friend with whom you can discuss fitness? Oh my god. This may be cause for celebration. Oh man, what are you talking about? I don't want to celebrate anything like that. At any rate, that man is something like the supervisor of my current master, Jacqueline. Damn right I am. I'm not just a noble with a bit of extra girth. I'm the leader of this entire operation. You're a rogue servant, are you not? Then be a good lass and help us out. What? You want to make me work? Hard pass. Ninja vanish. Wow, see ya. Oh. She went back inside that statue. I mean, that's a way to make her pretty, hikikomori.
Yeah. But not in the same way of Osaka Bikini, I think.
Yeah. We need all the help we can get to keep the nearby village safe. Especially now that we've just lost some of our most capable allies. ... It sounds like you guys have it rough. But sorry, I can't help. If you need someone to help you fight, you better try some other god. Honestly, I don't want to fight even a little bit. I'm just gonna hang out in here and keep enjoying my sweet, shut-in life. That sounds like Jinako to me. And something is up with this again. Alright, it's not working again, so I'm just going to... let's see... unplug. And plug it back in and see if it works. Whoops. Alright, it's back.
I wonder if it was because of the Amber Alert.
I don't know, but...
Oh, I got another one.
Oh yeah, I did get another Amber Alert too. I pressed it before replugging it back in.
That's probably it then.
Damn it. Alright, well, we're back in this. Okay. Honestly, I don't want to fight even just a little bit. Yeah, I read this. So this is super Jinako, right? Like, even in, CCC, she didn't want to fight. She just wanted to be in the room. And yeah. I mean, she didn't really have a choice, though, to... I mean, she did, but not really. Yeah, anyways. It's actually way more comfortable in here than it looks. It's got cushioning out the wazoo, and of course it's fully air-conditioned. Wow!
Wow.
I can even manifest handheld game consoles in here thanks to my mysterious godly powers of wealth. Okay. There's nothing like a good roguelike for killing time. I could play those for hours on end. She is stubborn. I know from experience how hard it can be to get her to act. At least, I think I do. Master, would you happen to know if there are any stores around here that sell Swiss rolls?
Okay.
Why Swiss rolls? She needs it as a snack, I don't know. I was speaking figuratively. I only meant that I have some idea of how to handle her. If you've got a way to convince her to help us, go for it. Yeah. Understood. Then I will drag her out of there by force. It's not the most diplomatic solution, but for some reason I get the sense that we would actually be doing her a favor. Indeed, this is how we usually handle gods who refuse to listen to reason. No way! My butt shall not leave these cushions! I'm warning you, anyone who tries to mess with my shut-in lifestyle's in for a seriously bad day. It's still hard for me to believe she's a god when she says things like that, but we can't afford to back down now. I'll help Karna try to get her outside as peacefully as possible. Hoo-ha-ha, you fools! Our earlier battle was just a demo. Now witness Ganesha's full power! Okay, here we go. Well, we have Martha with us, so hopefully it'll be fine. Do we have to, break all of her bars? Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, you do. You just have to break one bar, though.
Oh, one bar. Okay.
She had 2 last time, though.
Ew. Thriving business. Wow, Martha, you're so strong! Alright, well, let's go class advantage, am I right? What does this do? Apply special attack to Divine, Demon, and Undead. Alright, yeah, sounds about right!
Honestly, with Martha, you can do anything.
Yeah, for real. Be like a hermit crab.
Man, waiting for their next straight up.
Yeah. When is that? I think it's New Year's? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Gravity.
Oh no, so close
yet so far.
Guess you could use Mash as NP.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Don't die? Oh, alright. Let's hope they are okay. Okay, they're mostly fine. Although, this, invincibility is gonna be kind of annoying. Okay, I think this'll do it. Alright, Martha, let's go! I think she's got this. No, my paradise suit! Well done. It's good for your health to get outside and exercise now and then. Why do you have to be so boring and right all the time, Karna? Who do you think you are? My dad? My mom? How strange. I'm certain I have no connection to Ganesha, yet I find myself inexorably compelled to help you. Was I a fan of Ganesha back when I was alive? Ha ha ha. So we've won? We won, right? Then since we now hold your life in our hands, you're going to cooperate with us whether you like it or not. Ugh, this freaking guy again. You know, the way you just expect I'm gonna go along with whatever you say reminds me of a teacher I had back in middle school. I really hated that guy. Maybe your fat ass needs a bit of divine retribution for abusing your authority. Listen, I just want to talk. Will you hear what we have to say? Well, I do feel a kind of kinship with you, seeing as you look to be the only other plain Jane here. Wow. So I guess I can at least hear you out, especially since it doesn't look like Karna's gonna give up anytime soon. Besides, if I'm being honest, I still don't fully get what's going on around here anyway. So what is it you want to talk about? The world's been bleached clean, trees of emptiness, and lost belts? Wow, you know a lot. I see. Alright, I get the gist. Sounds like things are even rougher for you guys than I thought. Although, you... You're actually the most important part of your operation! What gives? I thought you were a fellow plain Jane turncoat. Yes, she is. Senpai may only be ranked as standard Hold on. As a standard class master, but her accomplishments easily meet or exceed those of an A-rank mage. I would be happy to elaborate, but I'm afraid that... hold on. I'm afraid that to do so adequately would require me to write at least a 500-page report. Oh my gosh.
On our exploits.
Yeah. Just like Rama, get me the scribe. And it would unfortunately be a little difficult to do that now. You don't seem like you can tell a joke with a straight face. You're serious, aren't you? Yikes. You're the vessel for a divine spirit now. Doesn't that mean you're also anything but ordinary? ... Oh, come on, Karna. You could at least pretend to back me up here. On second thought, never mind. You'd just say something like, she was never ordinary. Her unusual weight and waistline clearly set her apart.
Oh no.
And the worst part is, you wouldn't even be saying it to be mean. How did you know? Perhaps you truly were worthy to be chosen by Ganesha. No, wait. Something tells me that can't possibly be the case. All that aside, I do have to wonder, why were you summoned to this lost belt? Why was I summoned? Believe me, I have been asking myself the same question. I think it was kind of a, you have been chosen deal? Like, the Ganesha inside me showed up and said something like, save the world, hero of the digital realm. If diversity is... Hold on. Yeah, if diversity is proper human history's greatest strength, then even someone like you can do this. Wow. Okay. Now is the time for you to spread your wings, and since this is a request from my mother, not doing so is not an option. Be warned, if you fail to save the world, you will never return to the way you were.
Oh. Oh no.
So, yeah, Ganesha seems to be a pretty nice god, and he's definitely an Indian one at heart. Oh, and don't bother asking me about my class. I'm not quite sure what it is either. I think that might be because Ganesha found me through some sort of devilish intermediary or something. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this extra class either. But we can worry about that later. At any rate, it seems pretty clear that the counterforce summoned her here automatically. So it seems like a safe bet that she'll end up joining our side. But why'd Ganesha choose me of all people? I'm just an unemployed shut-in with excess padding. If it were up to me, I'd be demanding an explanation from him and requesting he choose someone else immediately. Of course, I guess that's kinda moot now that I'm Ganesha. I think it comes down to compatibility. Yeah, somehow. You may be an ordinary person, but you are an ordinary person with some exceptional qualities. I may not remember why I know that, but I do know that for certain. There you go, saying things like that with a straight face again. Ho ho! That goes for you too, Jacqueline. I'm not good with words, so I can't explain it well, but you have many exceptional qualities. You may not be a great warrior or a powerful mage, but you are a great master. Thanks. Come on, you're gonna make me blush. Thanks, Karna. Anywho, even if I don't like it, I figured now that I'm here, there must be something I'm meant to do. So I took a look around and happened upon that town, but it couldn't have been more idyllic. We're talking, this is what world peace looks like, peaceful. Even a shut-in like me couldn't help but admire the fields of flowers and find this world beautiful.
That's true, it's quite pretty.
So I figured there was nothing for me to do after all, and Ganesha must have messed up and sent me to the right place at the wrong time or something. So I came back here, and I've been enjoying my lazy, neat life ever since. The end. Well, if you got a problem with that, then bring it on. Tell me, how long ago were you summoned? When did you pay the town a visit? I'd say about 5 days ago on both counts. Okay, so according to what Asha told us, that would be back during the first Yuga, Krita Yuga. Were the buildings broken back then? No. It was a perfectly neat little town, not so much as a brick out of place. Then the destruction we saw must have all happened over the last 5 days, thanks to the Kali. Yeah. I mean, I guess if everything is sort of, like, reset, I guess, every single time, then I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That was incredibly careless of you, Ganesha. If you had only stayed there, you would have had every chance to fulfill your divine duties and save the townspeople. Hey, what do you expect? There wasn't a single thing wrong with the place back then. What's done is done. There's no point in dwelling on the past. Right now, we need to worry about tomorrow. We just lost a friend of ours a short while ago. I miss her terribly, but I'll never forget how determined she was to keep fighting. So I feel like we need to carry on in her stead and keep moving on. Which is why we need your help. Will you please join us, Ganesha? I didn't even think gods were real before, and now I am one. It's still hard to believe that this is happening. Part of me is convinced it's all just a big mistake. But it does look like I've got a quest to save the world now. And if there's a branch where a town gets attacked open... If there's a branch where a town gets attacked open now, I guess I can't just sit back and watch. Fine, I'll go with you, alright? Just don't expect me to be much help in battle. Harumph! You could have saved us a lot of time if you'd just agreed to help from the beginning. Thank you, Ganesha. I'm so glad you'll be helping us. Okay, guys, it's gonna be dark soon, and we don't want to be out and about in an unfamiliar land at night. So I say we go back to the cave and make camp there until morning. We'll head out again at the first sign of daybreak. Make sure you all get plenty of rest. Alright. Is that the end of section 3? Yes, it is.
Yay.
So, despite our few technical difficulties, we made it through. And yeah, this is pretty exciting. We met Ganesha. And yeah, we'll continue next time. Yeah, so this was a pretty good start to LB4 so far. We're on section 4 now, which is actually more than I expected we would get to. But
yeah, because I mean, typically the openings are pretty long, but you know, it didn't take as long as we thought, so that's always good.
Yep. So yeah, we'll be calling it a day for today. I mean, let's see. The next time we read, well, let's see. We're busy tomorrow.
The day after
is not likely either, so we'll probably do it again on Sunday. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it for today. Thanks so much for joining us, and yeah, we'll be back with more LB4 very soon. And yeah, have a good day, night, wherever you are, and yeah, we'll be back soon. Yeah, alright, bye-bye. Whoops.